This week starts off with big energy shifts and then an epiphany comes where we find out, are we fighting the flow of life or are we going with it? Well, we're going to get the answers. It's the midweek reset. Let's get ready to tarot. Welcome everybody, it's Jeff here at Raise Your Vibration TV, and this is your midweek reset tarot reading, and it's going to be for May 20th all the way to May 26th. Wow, so we are starting off today, May 20th, with so many shifts, and we're going to talk about that extensively. So, you know how we do here, we do the cosmic weather first, and then we move on to each individual sign to give you the best guidance possible. Again, I use tarot and astrology, so I like to blend both of those together so we can get a good picture of what we're dealing with this week. And this week is no bullshit, okay? Let's start it off. May 20th, the sun moves into Gemini. So we are moving out of an earth sign, Taurus, very grounded. So I hope you're continuing to ground yourself in this new energy. And then we move into an air sign, which is mental, communication, movement, all of that stuff. So we move into a grounding, still, slow and steady energy into a breakneck speed, okay? Which is fantastic. We need that slow down and then start up. Perfect, okay? Then, so happy birthday, Gemini. It's your season, of course. We're starting it off also with a waxing crescent because we just had that new moon. And this is about growth. This is when we take that momentum and taking action. So good. We're in a crescent waxing phase in Leo, which is a good motivational sign. You know what I mean? It's a fire sign. It's passionate. It's creativity is probably flourishing for you at this time. Maybe open up to it if it's not. But this is when we take the momentum and start taking some action, okay? So Leo gives you that drive. I know, like right now as I'm recording this on the 19th, I'm, it's beautiful outside. It's 80 degrees right now. Just the other day on the freaking weekend, I was bitching that it was only 41, you know what I mean? So hallelujah, got so much done Monday and Tuesday. So again, today, Tuesday. So I already feel that, wanting to get out there and do things. And I've done a lot of things within the last 2 days. So take that momentum. With the sun moving into Gemini, it's about going on short trips. It's traveling. It's communicating. It's making our ideas a reality. Think about that. You were building something. Now it's time to add all the necessary things, So again, we're in the crescent moon phase. And then on the 22nd, the sun is conjuncting Uranus. Now, this is a yearly thing. However, because it's happening in Gemini, this is like a reset point. This is where the breakthroughs come in. This is when things explode, especially on the internet, communication, anything like that. So be aware of that. Lightning striking. Gemini season is coming in basically like a giant lightning bolt. So remember that, okay? And utilize that. Utilize this. What do we do with that electric energy? If there's too much of it, we ground it. So what Taurus has taught us is with all this electric energy, all these thoughts coming in, it's that charge has to go somewhere. Let it ground. The best thing you could do is ground. I'm going to say it over and over and over again, especially now that we're out of the winter months. So you have no excuse to just get out there, take your shoes and socks off and just ground. Feet on the ground, not on the deck, not on the cement, on the ground. Yes, it may be squishy, but it feels good. It really does feel good. And it's so good for your body. Sunlight and grounding are something I'm going to be on you guys about all the time. I'm actually going to be putting out some short videos of why I talk about this, is because there is so much scientific research that says that it is good for you. And with the lives that we live in front of these things constantly over and over and over again, we need that. when we're in front of screens all the time. I love doing what I do, but unfortunately I'm in front of a screen. You know, this blue light constantly hitting us. It makes a difference, folks. It really does. Okay. So let's see, what else were we talking about? Yes. So the 23rd, the next day. So the 22nd, be alert for that. News flashes coming in. Maybe some tea being spilled. Who knows? The 23rd heralds in the first quarter, and this is in Virgo. So overcoming challenges, decisions, and actions. And I kind of like that we're in this first quarter phase with Virgo because this is when we get shit done. And Virgo does get shit done. You know what I mean? So midweek, we're going to go ahead and get some shit done. We're going to make things happen for this Memorial Day weekend that we're coming up on too, okay? Here in the US. And then we're going to be getting closer to the end of this midweek reset tarot reading with May 26th. This is when Mars squares Pluto. Oof, this is where we find out whether we're fighting the flow or we're going with it. And I really want you to take a good look at how you react to things. Do we act quickly out of emotion? We react, we do the thing, and then we regret it. I want you to remove yourself from situations that come up. We're going to have a lot of things coming up from 2018 also. So think back around that time, unfinished business, anything like that, maybe a new cycle, whatever it is for you, my lovelies. I don't want you to react right away. I want you to pull back and go, how is this progressing my transformation or hindering it? What is stopping me from going with the flow of life? What's resisting here? This is an internal thing. And with Mars, with Pluto, I mean, that's a big one. That's a really big one. We're going to look on the world stage also because Pluto is generational. It's a planet of transformation, personal transformation, of course, but also the world stage. Maybe there's something that goes on the world stage that is kind of prompting us to react. You know what I mean? Maybe it's your belief system. Maybe it's the way that you take action on things. Either way, we've got to kind of reflect on this. That Gemini energy is bringing a lot of information in fast, a lot of breakthrough, maybe breakthrough technologies, something with the financial system also, because we're getting closer and closer to that reset mark. And with the sun conjuncting Uranus, yes, it happens once a year, but it's happening in Gemini. And I don't think that's happened since the 1940s. You know what I mean? So again, now with this Mars square Pluto, this is a standoffish energy, but it's also making us confront what is in our way. The good thing is that Venus is making some good aspects to Mars. So the love vibe for this week actually is kind of compassionate and caring, which is good. And also the sun is making a trine to Pluto on the same day as Mars is squaring it. So again, this is good for us. That's the way you got to look at it. It may be devastating. It may be wow. A lot of wow moments, I think. Open up to the wow moments, the good stuff. You know what I mean? I think that's the thing that we need to realize right now, guys, is that we need to open up to the good stuff. And I think with the shift with Gemini coming in, we can think of a lot of good stuff. So implement that good stuff and ask yourself, well, what's stopping me from having all the good stuff? Is it wealth? Is it a beautiful relationship? What's stopping you from doing that? Number one thing is beliefs. Beliefs build everything. Your emotional structure, how you look at the world, and you collapse that wave of probability based on those beliefs. But you can change your beliefs. You can change your mind. You can change the way you think. And trust me, I feel like Bill Clinton, you know. You remember how he used to do that? Like he was holding the pen? But yes, change your beliefs. Change your beliefs to change your life. I'm telling you, it's that effing clear. Let's make things crystal clear. Gemini, even though it's a little ADD, we can still dream big. But that's the other thing. Make this happen and have fun doing it. If you're not having fun doing what you're doing, that's a big problem right there also. You're fucking up, I don't like to say that, but sometimes it's a reality. I don't know how many times I go, Jeff, what are you doing? You're fucking up, Change your thoughts. Change your belief system. It's never too late. You can teach an old dog new tricks. Don't believe that shit. You know what I mean? So this is the kind of week where we get a lot of mental breakthroughs. Tell me this. Those narcissists that are around you like a fucking murder of crows? You know what I'm saying? Haven't you seen them kind of breaking down lately? Isn't that something? This energy can't allow that anymore. So you either have a breakthrough or a breakdown. We talked about this, I believe, the beginning of May. So, with that being said, here we are. So again, my beautiful, beautiful people watching, take this time to have some fun. I'm going to press that too. Fun, sunlight, and grounding. The 3 pillars of a great life. You can do it. Well, I burn easily. I'm not telling you to lay out for an hour, but let your body get some sunlight. Why is it that we are the only things on this planet that run from the sun? Everything else is basking in it. Think about it. Everything needs it. That's why the grass is green. It takes that sunlight and converts it into the fuel it needs. So do you, because you are an organic being. It's the way it goes, man. Embrace that. Take some time to slow down. This system that we're in is designed purposely to hold you back, to have a realization. What did 2020 teach us? It taught a lot of us that this ain't the life for me. All you need to do is have a people slow down, do some reflecting, and holy shit, do their outlooks change. Some go for the fear because there's only 2 things, there's only 2 choices that things are based on: love or fear. Which one are you operating at? I guess that's the big thing we can be asking ourselves this week. The epiphanies that happen. Are your ideas, beliefs, and everything based on love or fear? They present 2 different realities, 2 different results, 2 different ways of looking at life and experiencing it. So at this time, it's time to choose love over fear, of course. Because fear is a demon, and it feeds, and the more you give it attention, the more it feeds, and the stronger it gets. And then our reality is shaped in that because, again, you're collapsing that wave. You're a magician in your life, boys and girls. What are you creating? Love or fear? Where are you coming from with that? Think about how powerful that could be. That's my whole thing. Let's strip it down to the essence of it. Let's look at the problem and figure out where the fuck this came from. That's my kind of healing. Let's go to the root of the problem and yank it out and move on with a smile on our face, So, all right, that is going to do it for the cosmic weather. Now we're getting to the good stuff. This is when we're getting to everybody's signs, starting with Aries. So again, everybody, take care, dream big, laughter, joy, sunlight, and grounding. That's your prescription for this week. I love you all. Let's get to the signs, shall we? Aries, welcome to your midweek reset tarot reading, and this is going to be from May 20th all the way to May 26th. So welcome, Aries. Hope you are on your way to a fantastic week and all of that stuff. So let's begin. But first, go check out the cosmic weather at the beginning of this video so you can get the down low on what the hell is going on, all right? So go watch that and I will wait. No, I'm just kidding. All right, let's get to the tarot table and begin, shall we? Let's do it. We're going to get your angel numbers. I got some new cards to use for this week. Yeah, Aries, we're going to do it. And if you're new to the channel, well, hey, welcome. You didn't find this by accident. You came to the right place. So go ahead and hit that like, hit that subscribe, and let's begin. Let's do it, Aries. Angel numbers, please. Yep. And it is 234. And it's all about growth. Beautiful. You are experiencing growth and expansion in all areas of your life, Aries. You are on the right path and moving towards greater fulfillment and success. Fantastic. That's what we want to do. We want to center on our growth. 2, 3, 4, those numbers are showing you that that's where you are going. You're on the right path. You're moving towards great success. Keep up the positive attitude, okay? Now, we're going to get a message from our guides. And this is from the Energy and Spirit Oracle. And let's get the message for this week so far. It's growth, a confirmation that we're on the right path. I like that. And it's number 10 with Archangel Raziel. With wisdom, inspiration, and cosmic records. Yeah, all kind of Gemini energy kind of things that we can tap into at this time for this week for you. So when Raziel appears, it marks a time of grand openings and personal revelations for you. It goes along exactly with the energy for this week. All right? The Angel of Mysteries brings valuable guidance and a profound connection to spirit. Your intuitive powers are on the rise to get ready for the amazing flashes of insight and understanding coming your way. The information you seek, from the deepest, most sacred mysteries of spirit to specifics about your future, your career, or your personal life, is available to you now. In fact, this card is an indicator that you may be facing an important decision, searching for wisdom to guide you. With Raziel's help, the Akashic records are open to you, providing all the direction you need. This pipeline to the unending wisdom of the universe is a well of support. You can now open the records to answer all your questions, great and small. Invoke Raziel's presence and get ready for life-changing inspiration. Wow. Wow. So here's the message. A river of inspiration flows to me and through me. I am supported and blessed by Raziel's enlightening revelations. So, a huge time of revelations going on. So be aware of those. Take advantage of those if you can, if you will. Yes. Now, let's get our Earthbound oracles. Oh, no. We're using the new deck. Yes. I got a new deck called Life Messages card deck. I like these. I like the backs of them. I use these on Sunday's Tea and Tarot. On TikTok, you can go ahead and check that out. Come and join us Sunday mornings for some look at the weather ahead, the cosmic weather ahead, of course, and we do messages, of course. Of course. Let's get these cards a good shuffle. You're going to see I'm going to be making shorts out of these cards also. I really like this deck. I resonated with it big time. Saw somebody use it and I was like, yep, that's for me. All right, so your message is unconditional love. I choose to see the light in everyone, recognizing the divine in each being. I accept others as they are, offering compassion to all my brothers and sisters of the light. I offer unconditional love to everyone I meet, joining my soul with theirs to grow together in universal love. So it's about recognizing the love in everybody. Maybe that's the inspiration you get, that we're all connected. And this helps with your growth. And you experience that in all areas when you realize that you are not alone, you are all together. We are all together in on this. So, unconditional love. for the people that you have not met, for the people that you have not met, oh, yep, all these three came out just like that. Beautiful. But again, express that. Be compassionate, okay? I really like this. Wisdom. Now, we have wisdom here. So again, using that to your advantage is really important for you right now, okay? And cycle. Could be closing out a cycle. With this new moon that we had last week, you could be getting into that cycle, and it's already helping your growth. And ceremony, honoring the light and dark, knowing that there are two sides. Maybe finding that wisdom in the ceremony. Doing things that foster your growth instead of inhibiting it. So which ceremony are you choosing? Very important to understand at this time. And then there's a feeling of unconditional love under all of this, Aries, that you should start putting into your life, start practicing it into your life. A lot of you could be closing out a cycle and knowing that it's the best thing for you instead of fearing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's growth, guys. It's growth. The cycle also shows growth, I like it. All right. Let's get more insight, because that's what we're all about. Ooh. Okay, is that it? Yep. Ooh. Okay, so again, I want to focus on this one right here, the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands, number 3 is growth. So we're focusing on that again, but it's something that you've been waiting for, that you've been trying to align yourself with it. However, I believe for a lot of you, Aries, is that the Nine of Swords has got you more anxious about when is it coming? How come it's not here? Will it ever be here? Asking all the wrong things. Your energy needs to be put more into a growth mindset, using your wisdom, getting inspired. The King of Swords cuts all cords, speaks his truth. And it also shows a need to understand the long game. And Knight of Swords, King of Swords also shows, a harnessing of your wisdom and your power. Okay? Then we have the Page of Cups. An offer comes in, something you've been waiting for. So enough with the anxiety, let it go. Start training your mind to focus on the positive things. I don't know what's going to happen, but boy, is it going to be the best ever for me. That's the route you want to take this week. And open up to things that you deserve, because you're on the right path. Okay? Wow, I love it. I love it. It seems very positive. And this Nine of Swords, usually that's a big deal, but I don't know. I think you're finding out that doesn't do anything by worrying shit to death, by freaking out about it. When you just check yourself, again, that Mars square Pluto could be that right there. That's the embodiment of it. Maybe you need some rest too. Look at now, guys, three different card decks. The same message, wisdom. Using your wisdom to know better. To know that there's a bigger cycle here, especially when it comes to unconditional love, especially for yourself. That's the foundation of all of this. And third eye chakra, keeping that vision alive, guys. Keeping that vision alive. I don't know about you, but I love it. And you've got to pay attention to the wisdom. It's in all three of these cards. And the King of Swords is also wisdom, and it pays off. It really does pay off. Wow. Let's look at our relationships and love and all of that. Let's see what's in store for us. So, wow. Seeking out wisdom. Maybe using your internal wisdom, opening up to that. All right. A lot of you are going to be walking away from situations that no longer serve you, and I say, fantastic. That's great. That's absolutely fantastic. Queen of Wands is opening up to it. Could be dealing with Leo, another fire sign. Leo, Sagittarius. Knight of Cups again brings in the offer. The Page of Cups is bringing an offer, so here's the double down on that. It's presenting something to you, a new opportunity for growth, possibly. And the Lovers, yeah, could be a partnership, could be a relationship, anything in that faculty with you. Okay? And maybe using your wisdom to know whether it's a good fit or not. I think it is with the Ceremony card. It's making me kind of focus to that. And the cycle is kind of showing me it's time for that. Okay? Let's get messages of love. Let's see what else is going on. So not bad. Not bad at all. It's just that anxiety. I don't know. Let's see. Let's get some messages of love. Okay. Maybe we're letting go of the idea that the person's unavailable and they can't give you all that you deserve. And it's part of your growth to understand that. You know what I'm saying, Aries? Like, it's okay. Maybe this is the epiphany that you have, is that this person isn't able to give me all of that, and it's okay. You know, I don't love them more or less because of it. You see what I'm saying? The unconditional love kicks in. And stability. This relationship can stand the test of time. That's what you deserve, is a relationship that stands the test of time. And you know in your wisdom that it is able for you to come into your reality because you deserve it. So understand the message here, guys. Wow. All right. Whoa. I just almost knocked my fucking microphone right out of the... Let's get... What's the vibe? And see what else they add. Oh. Okay. Anything else? Yeah, one more. There it is. Love how that works. All right. Isolation. Rejected, left alone, self-inflicted. Okay. This is where we don't want to go. Maybe isolation is good for this week to kind of, again, go within, use our inner wisdom. You know what I mean? But if you have been the one that's been rejected, just know that there is something better out there for you. This is part of your growth. Use your wisdom. Understand the lesson that's need to be learned here, okay? And daydreaming. That's very Gemini. Head in the clouds, delusion, and hopes and dreams. Again, I believe that maybe we're finding that our heads in the clouds, we're going to use our wisdom. I think that the delusion starts to become, and start to understand the illusion behind the delusion for you, and focusing on your hopes and dreams. It's time to make these things happen. It's very positive. Very positive. All right. Let's get closing message for you, Aries. So I hope this helps. Whatever situation is going on here is fostering much better, higher vibration and a better life. Way better. All right. Closing message is let it go. So Aries, what do we need to let go? You're being asked to let go of whatever pain and resentment you've been holding on to. It's hurting you, and you can't fully be present in your life if you're holding on to this negativity. So release it and be free. And for a lot of you, when you do this, I believe that a relationship, first of all, you open up to it and the possibility of it. You collapse that wave, and guess what? It shows up. Congratulations in advance. It's not overnight, but it can happen just the same. And that goes with any kind of relationship at this point for you right now. Why hold on to it? They're unavailable. They can't give you everything that you deserve, and you deserve so much better. And that's the wisdom that comes from this week. All right? So, Aries, that is going to do it for your midweek reset tarot reading. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget all of the lovely things that I do, and you can find that out in the links in the description, okay? Not going to bore you with all of that stuff. So Aries, enjoy this week. Like I said at the Cosmic Weather, joy, do more of that, more sunlight, and more grounding. You do those three, and you will watch how your mind shifts from the fear mindset to the love mindset. So let's do it. And let's boogie down this summer, okay? Because it's the beginning of it. So I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Taurus, welcome to your midweek reset tarot reading, and this is going to be from May 20th all the way to May 26th. So welcome, Taurus. Hope you are on your way to a fabulous week. You had a great season. What did we learn? This is when we put it into action at this time, when the sun moved into Gemini. Today, if you're watching it on Wednesday. And you could probably feel that shift already, you know? And if you haven't checked out the cosmic weather at the beginning of this video, go ahead and check that out. So without further ado, let's go to the tarot table and begin our reading for you, Taurus. So I'm so glad you're here. I'm going to incorporate another deck, a new deck. Let me know if you like it, but we're going to start like we always do with our angel numbers. Okay. And it's 987. And these numbers represent reflection. Okay? Look inward and evaluate your actions. Embrace introspection and self-reflection for your own development. And that seems to be the theme right now. That's why I kind of started off. What did we learn? Go inward and reflect. Evaluate your season that you had. You know? Did you get everything that you wished for in the year? And if you haven't, why not? Don't blame somebody else. But look at why you didn't allow that. You know? It's a great time for reflection. But it's also a great time to get that momentum going for you too, Taurus, okay? So, let's get a message from our guides, from the Energy and Spirit Oracle, and see what they have in store for us. So, let's see what we have for our lovely Tauruses. Thank you so much for watching. Which one? It's this one. It's this one. Beautiful. With number 15, Archangel Haniel. With joy, blessings, and intuition. I love that. I get a little bird's nest outside in my garage, like roof little thing, you know? Flowers, it definitely looks like this time of year. Let's go ahead and read up on it. How can we utilize this Archangel's energy? So Haniel, the Archangel of Joy, is looking on with utter bliss as a chick hatches in the shining sun. And this card heralds the coming of a wonderfully joyous and intuitive time for you, Taurus. This may take form of many everyday blessings that awaken your happiness and appreciation, or it could arrive in a significant experience, such as an exciting vacation or a celebration. All right, so maybe you're doing some traveling. Again, Gemini season does herald in that time for that. Haniel reminds you that you always have a great capacity to perceive joy throughout your daily life. This blissful approach creates an energetic pipeline to divine consciousness, which increases the flow of blessings and heightens intuition. So, call on Haniel to help you experience unlimited inner joy. Choose to focus on your happy blessings, and you'll experience ever-expanding bliss and intuitive sparks every day. So here's your affirmation for this week. Thank you, Haniel, for your blessings of happiness and greater intuition. Every day I perceive and appreciate the joys in life. So with some going inward and some reflection and some introspection, you can find out that maybe intuitively you're finding out that I need to allow myself more joy in life. And if I'm not experiencing it, I'm fucking up. And that's okay. Remember at the beginning of the video in the cosmic weather, I said 3 things: joy, sunlight, and grounding. Okay? All right. So we are going to use a new deck, Life's Messages card deck, and see what other advice we have. Okay. Let's do it. Yep. More new decks. I've gotten a lot. You'll see this deck also in the shorts. I'm going to be doing some shorts, you know, like the card of the day. Oh my God. Look at what fell out. Guys, you can't make this up. You can't make this up, Taurus. Embracing joy. Divine loves through and around me, attracting everything my soul needs. As I nurture my inner light, I embody love and joy. I now welcome the happiness and beauty that blossom from all I have sown. Wow. I'm going to let that sit on the screen for a little bit so you can go ahead and repeat it, pause it, write it down, do whatever you got to do. Taurus, there's a huge message here. With some inner reflection, you will find and embrace the joy that you need in your life, that you deserve, and that is coming to you. You cannot make this shit up. First time I've ever used that deck. You know what I mean? Like, are you kidding me? Wow. Good for you. Pay attention to the messages here. Now, let's go ahead. Oh my God. I mean, wow. Let's get our little oracles. You know, I love these little cards to add them to your reading. Of course, because it gives good insight. There's one. Can I get two more? Two more. I love it. So this week's theme is embracing joy. Allowing yourself that. And eliminating what doesn't bring you joy. And some reflecting will tell you exactly what it is and how you can do it. Now, all these, we're going to take that one out. All these are face down except for this one, which is Terra, which is grounding. Maybe getting outside more. Maybe doing some reflection outdoors. Again, lots of sacral things happening here. Resistance. All right, so what's stopping joy from coming in? Is it ungrounded thoughts? Is it ungrounded people, places, or things around you? And bond. Knowing that we are all bound together, that acorn is surrounded by the atomic, the symbol for the atom, which means that we are all connected. Everything is atoms, neutrons. And the bond that you have with the people in your life are joy and blessings. And maybe being joyful of the bonds that you have and stopping the resistance. I mean, guys, it's beautiful spiritual work right here. And embracing joy is easy because you go out there and you have fun. You know? Wow. What a great way to start your reading. I mean, how many Tauruses are mired in the day-to-day hustle and bustle of this effing life that's been designed to make you just do that. Hustle and bustle so you don't have time to think, this ain't the way it goes. And now you have an excellent opportunity to make that happen. Wow. Anything else? Nope. Okay. Wow. Oh my God. Wow. Taurus, we have the Fool, the Two of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay? Now, the Fool always says, don't be foolish. Don't be foolish to not embrace joy. Don't be foolish to keep up the resistance. Don't be foolish not to ground yourself. Don't be foolish not to focus on your blessings. Don't be foolish to look within. The Two of Cups is making a decision. It's also focusing on relationships, your bond. What's the resistance here? The Fool also says, take a chance, take a risk. This is a reset for you. The Sun conjunct Uranus at this time of the year is a reset. You got the card of reset. resetting all your relationships. And the Wheel of Fortune says it's time. You've got all the time to do this. This is fantastic energy. And I love this for you. Because with a little risk, a little step into the unknown, what you know is better suited for you, everything opens up, Taurus. And it starts with embracing joy. And let me tell you something, she's looking pretty fucking joyful here. Okay? Don't be foolish. Wow. Let's get some oracles from our oracle deck, the Psychic Tarot. This is my mainstay deck. The Psychic Tarot and the Psychic Tarot for the heart. The blue and the green deck, you know, the big oracles that you always see. Those have been with me since I started doing readings professionally. I incorporated oracles. And they've brought me more joy into my life. Maybe oracles will bring joy into yours. All right, but I mean, is that it? Is that it? Wow. Okay, wow. All right, no more holding back. You're strong enough. You can take this risk. Focus on the light. Right. Remember what I said at the beginning of the reading. 3 things you should be focusing on: joy, grounding, and sunlight. There it is. Why? Because that gets your passion ignited with the Ace of Wands. It gets that spark back. It's time. And look at this. Spiritual union and harmony. What? Ring the bell. Really? I mean, what? This is great. Couple Tauruses. Ooh, excuse me. I just burped live on air. Sorry. Oh my God. But yeah, let's focus on this for a minute. Let's take this in. Let's do some reflecting here, okay? By embracing joy, feet on the ground approach, no longer allowing resistance, opening up to light, getting some sunlight, rejuvenates my relationship with myself, my relationship with my lover, my children, my family, my people. You could be opening up to a business partnership too, because these are partnerships of all kinds. Could be with the partnership you have with yourself also. But there's a huge focus on focusing on joy and focusing on life and the beautiful blessings that it brings. Wow, let's look at relationships, because single Tauruses, you could be opening up. Maybe you're doing the work that says, what is the resistance that's stopping me from opening up to my beautiful relationship that I deserve? And actually healing some relationships in your life at this time, you know? And if you're not feeling it, well, then there's the resistance. You know what I mean? Okay, let's see. Yeah, the Page of Wands is saying you're taking life way too seriously, especially with your relationships. Bring back the joy in your relationships. They shouldn't be mired. They shouldn't be troublesome or tiresome. You know what I'm saying? And the Page of Wands is saying, find that joy element, that childlike wonder. Trust your intuition to go with a new approach on how to deal with relationships and the relationship with yourself and all of that. You know what I mean? So pay attention to this. Your intuition holds, again, intuition is twice here. So trust your intuition. Let it lead you to where you need to go. This is beautiful energy for you, Taurus. I think you learned a lot. Yeah, okay. So this could fit here. Absolutely. Is children. Children are an important to this partnership. I think maybe for a lot of you Tauruses, this is a big focus on your children and bringing that back. You know what I mean? They could be little hellions, you know? Here and now, your true love is already a part of your life. And that's you And that's also that person. They could be already a part of your life. And you've just, without doing any reflecting, you found out that they've been there the whole time. Again, this week has big revelations, a lightning strike, an epiphany of, yes, I got to simplify my process. That's what you have to do this week, Taurus, okay? So let's go ahead and get what's the vibe. See what adds to this. Man, I went outside just to briefly be in between readings and it fluffed up my hair. Okay. Very interesting here, Taurus. Pay attention. Burned bridges. Lack of trust, disloyal, turn back on. Don't be foolish. Don't turn your back on an opportunity here. I wouldn't burn any bridges, but if you're feeling any of this, here's your pack of matches. You know what I mean? Maybe doing some reflecting on, is it necessary to burn these bridges? There's a lot to unpack here for you guys, and it will fit in ways, you know what I'm saying? Like, some of these are very specific for some of you Tauruses out there. All right, let's get a closing message for you, Taurus. And see. Wow, what a great reading. What a great reading. Okay. Closing message for you, Taurus, is expand. You're being asked to expand. You live in a huge world with endless possibilities, and staying safe is no longer working for you. It's time to make your world just a little bit bigger. It's time to imagine the possibilities and go for them. That's right. Don't turn your back on an opportunity. There's big possibilities to really experience and embrace joy in all your relationships and get rid of the ones that don't. And know that there's a big world out there, and those people you can align to by being that magnet of energy. Okay? So, Taurus, that is going to do it for your midweek reset. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you want to know more about me and what I do, all my links are in the description below. And I love you all, so embrace joy this week. Again, I'm telling everybody 3 things this week. Joy, sunlight, get some, and grounding, feet on the ground, get outside, enjoy the weather. You do those three things this week, and it's smooth sailing. You'll start to realize the resistance, and you'll eliminate it. All right? I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, Taurus, and I will see you soon. Gemini, welcome to your midweek reset, and this is going to be for May 20th all the way to May 26th. So welcome, Gemini. It's your season. Happy birthday. It is Gemini season. Enjoy it, embrace it, and let's figure out what the hell this season is going to start off like. Oof. If you didn't check out the beginning of this reading, go do that now. We're gonna get a pretty good understanding of what's going on, but let's get to the tarot table. Happy birthday, and let's go. Let's do your reading. Thank you so much for being here, Gemini. It's Gemini season. That means we get things done. That means that we're doing some traveling. We're opening up to the world. We're communicating. We're getting great ideas. Or not. And if you're not, that means that you're not open up to this beautiful energy that's available to us at this time. So Gemini, be aware of that, okay? We've got a lot. I mean, Uranus is sitting in your sign right now. It's a big one for you. Revolutionary changes for you, Gemini. Are you open to them? Are you ready for them? Are you embracing them? All right, let's get your angel numbers. And it's 3, 4, 5, and it's all about transition. You are in a period of transition and change. Embrace new beginnings and trust in the process of transformation unfolding in your life. And you have Uranus in your sign. And because now the sun has moved into your sign, it's going to be conjunct Uranus this week. And that is the start of your transition, your transformation, change, and embracing new beginnings. That's what Uranus is all about. But sometimes Uranus brings it like a tower moment. Like, holy shit. But it's okay. You got this. All right? Now, let's go ahead and get your message from your guides. This is from the Energy and Spirit Oracle. Let's see what we got for you. There it is. Ooh, and it's number 11 with Emotional Desert. Let's take a look at that. In the desert, and the light is shining on an oasis. Is it an illusion? Is it really there? Is there relief after roaming this desert? Inactivity and isolation. All right. Maybe that's what we're transitioning out of. Let's take a look. Very interesting, Gemini. Very interesting. So this card signifies a time of inactivity or isolation. You may have been feeling unproductive or uninspired in an emotional desert, longing for real purpose and connections. In spite of that longing, you just don't seem to have the energy to reach out and make things happen. Still, this is not a card of doom and gloom. Even if you seem to have lost your energy, your enthusiasm, or your connections, take heart. Look at the future, the right side of the card. And you can see a beautiful oasis with lush trees and nurturing water. The message is clear. You still have the power to connect, produce, and create great value in your life, Gemini. You may have to make some plans to put forth some effort, but you can finally break through this low vibration and choose to generate a powerful momentum of joy now. Loving it. You're coming out of this inactivity period, and the sun moving into your sign this week clearly shows this transition. Love it for you. Here's your affirmation. I am a vital force in the universe. I have the power to create great value in my life and in the world. Wow. Happy birthday. Speaking of happy birthday, we're going to use a special deck just for you. New deck called Life Messages card deck. Elegant, beautiful design on the back cover, of course. Yes, yes, yes. Let's do it. The sound of a freshly cut deck. New deck too. Although some of these decks have a funky smell, so I take them out of the box and let them sit for a while, Let them air out. I don't know, maybe it's the printing process or what, but okay. And our message is, it's beautiful. And it signifies the season that we're in, your season, when things start to bloom in divine timing. And it's all that is. So say it with me. I recognize the love that flows through all of life, seeing every part of the universe as an expression of this divine force. I am aware of God's presence in everything. With open heart, I embrace the magic and beauty of all that is, knowing I am part of this magnificent whole. So we are coming out of this emotional desert into all that is. By just speaking the words. I'm going to leave that up on the camera so you can go ahead and freeze it, write it down, put it on your fridge as a mantra. I love that. I think that's the transition. Right there. I love it. Let's get our little cards, our Earthbound Oracles. I love these. I love using these for you to get messages. So we're going to get 3 of these cards and add to the flavor of the reading, of course. All right, we got 2. Which one? The one on the bottom. Okay. All right, interesting. We have obfuscate. I always have a problem saying this, obfuscate. And what that means is not realizing what's going on around us. And Gemini, you can do that sometimes. You can sweep things under the rug. We close our eyes to the situation and we just totally ignore it. And it puts out our light. It dims our light. Okay? It's time to open up. You're blind to the fact that you are actually being guided through this transition at this time. So trust your guides. And you can see that candle is lighting the way. And you're not seeing it. Those candles are all out. You see what I'm saying? And there's a difference because we have the same card. I don't know if you've ever gotten it before in your readings, but we have the same card here, which is illuminate. When the eye is open and the candles are lit. So you see the difference here. You've closed yourself off from all that is, from the inactivity and the isolation, and you're being guided out of it. And that little detail, that little tiny candle right there is showing you the way. Okay? Beautiful. And you're given a gift. And you're like, oh yeah, juicy apple. Love that. Is that a red delicious apple? But that's not the gift. The gift is the seeds. The apple only will serve one-time purpose for you. You eat it, you're done. God, I wish I had another apple. But if you plant the seeds, Gemini, well then you have an endless supply of apples. You see what I'm saying? Beautiful messages here. And of course, all that is, you plant that seed. Fucking powerful. Fucking powerful. Sometimes, not sometimes, all the time, I love my job. I love what I do for you right here. This is what I do 24 hours a day, Gemini. And this, when a message hits like this, you know, I feel it as well. I'm not a Gemini. You know, I got Gemini in my 8th house. I got Venus in Gemini in my 8th house. That's it. I'm a Leo Scorpio mix. All right, look at this. Mod on. All right, beautiful cards here. A big deal. We got 3 majors out of 5. This is a big deal. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, so here we are. The star, I'm telling you right now, the star, they want me to focus on this card first for you, Gemini, because basically it's this. This is your birthday cake, okay? Tons of candles lit on it. Make a wish and blow out the candles. This goes along with your season as well. However, there are some things. The universe has your back on this. You're being guided also. Don't close your eyes to that. The 4 of Cups and the Hangman shows us you're not even, you're turning your back on an opportunity here. You know what I mean? She thinks all her shells are empty, but this is giving her a full shell. Not even paying attention to it. The Hangman also is showing that you're stuck in some sort of perspective that needs to change. Again, obfuscate. But the Sun and the 6 of Pentacles is get outside and ground, get some sunlight. I don't care if you're fair-haired and you burn, you need sunlight. You won't burn once you get some goddamn melanin in your system, and you have plenty, everybody does. 6 of Pentacles is reciprocating energy. The universe says, open your hands and it'll fill it. But you have to keep a positive attitude, knowing that you are guided, knowing that you plant the seeds of intention and they produce fruit. It takes some time. And you're transitioning into that. But you can't turn your back on an opportunity to really get this solid now, okay? So be aware of that. Now, let's go ahead and get some oracles for you. See what else they add to this. Very good. Yeah. In your solitude, go within. No more hermit phase. You've learned a lot. Now it's time to apply that. How? You speak it into existence with the throat chakra. Exactly. Tell the universe what you want. Be very specific. And another 6 at the end of this reading, which is material and spiritual prosperity. Again, the 6 of Pentacles, which the universe is saying, listen, Gemini, all you got to do is open up. See, realize that the universe is always guiding you. Realize that it's not the apple. It's the seeds that come with the apple. It's what you're planting. It's what you're building. It's what you're growing. And I said at the beginning of this reading with the cosmic weather, 3 things you need to do this week. Focus on things that bring you joy and eliminate the things that don't. That's 1. Number 2, get out there and get some sun. That is clear. And 3, get outside and ground. Get outside more. Go for a walk. Lay on the grass. Do something. Instead of doom scrolling. Instead of sitting there fucking biting your nails. You know what I'm saying? Connect to all that is. Let's look at relationships. Wow. All right. So you may be feeling a little uncertainty right now about relationships. Maybe there's an illusionary aspect to it. Maybe that's what's got you closed off. It's time to snap out of it, really. The King of Wands is initiating this change. Okay? Embracing it. You have the courage to move forward. Maybe it's just fear. Either way, you're celebrating with the 3 of Cups. So you could be a little on the fence about maybe some relationships as far as friend-wise, your group. But again, focusing on the 10 of Pentacles, beautiful, long-lasting relationships. And that's also the 6 of Pentacles, shows that reciprocating energy that you deserve. And I think maybe for a lot of you, you're opening up to that or already have. Okay? Damn. Let's get some messages of love. I really love that card. I'm just staring at it the whole time that we're doing this reading, and it's just beautiful. All right, so for some of you, Gemini, think about this. Friendship. This friendship is leading to more. Maybe you started off as friends. Now it's the next move to settle down into a beautiful relationship. Maybe that's the transition that's happening here. Fantastic. If it works for you, okay? If it brings you joy. And soulmate. I don't like to say this, but hey, your soulmate loves, accepts, and respects you. That's a soulmate. Again, heavy emphasis on 6 of Pentacles energy, reciprocating energy. This is all that should be. If they check off every single one of these fucking boxes, then open up to it. All right? So let's go ahead and get, what's the vibe? Wow. Lots of transition here. And when you're coming out of it, maybe a lot of singles. You're coming out of that emotional desert. Okay? All right. Of course, Gemini can bring out the crazy sometimes. So let go of the abusive relationships, the conniving relationships, the unpredictable. This is not in alignment with what you deserve or want. So maybe this is the cue to get rid of the psychopath in your life. Again, I was talking at the cosmic weather at the beginning of the reading, how is it just me or are all the narcissists starting to have a fucking breakdown? Let them, okay? And nurturing. This is a very good nurturing time of the week also. Venus is making beautiful aspects to Mars and also is now in Cancer. So mentorship, wisdom, giving back. Again, the 6 of Pentacles energy is strong here. So maybe focus on giving back. The reciprocating. I give, I get. When I give and I don't get, I move on. Somebody that gives and I get. You see what I'm saying? Big kind of hidden message there. I like it just the same. All right, so let's go ahead and get a closing message for you. There it is. Look at the motherfucker, I'm telling you. Guys, open up to this. Gemini, receive. You're being asked to open to receiving universal gifts. These could come in the form of money. Yes, 6 of Pentacles twice and the 10 of Pentacles. Compliments, healing energy, and universal wisdom. Yes, absolutely. You're being guided towards that. Know that you are worthy of these gifts and open up to them. Again, the open hands. Gemini. Maybe you called William Attar. You know what I'm saying? You got yourself in a great reciprocating energy situation for your season. So open up to it. Again, this is huge. All that is. I'm going to leave that up on the screen again. Screenshot it, write it down, say it 3 times, 6 times, 9 times. Okay? All right, Gemini. I love you all. Happy birthday. Welcome to your season. It's going to be a doozy. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to know anything about me or my services, it's all down here. We're not going to waste our time talking about it extensively. All right? So let's do it. Gemini, you got this, okay? I love you all, and I will see you soon. Cancer, welcome to your midweek reset tarot reading, and this is going to be for May 20th all the way to May 26th. So welcome, Cancer. Hope you are on your way to a fabulous week. Are you feeling the love? Venus has just moved into your sign. We talked about that last week. Happened on the 18th, actually, Monday. So maybe relationships are going to be a huge focus for you at this time. And anything that has to do with relationships, like letting things go, rekindling relationships, strengthening, nurturing relationships of all kinds. So let's find out exactly what's up. We're now in Gemini season. It's almost going to be time for you, but first, Gemini. And if you want to find out everything that's going on for this seasonal shift, go and check out the cosmic weather at the beginning of this video so you can get a better understanding of what we're working with here. All right, so without further ado, Cancer, let's go to the tarot table and begin. And we're going to start with our angel numbers. So thank you so much for being here. And let's get it on. Maybe that's what you're going to be doing, you know? All right. Your angel numbers this week are 919. And it's all about new beginnings. Perfect. Goes along with the new moon that we had on the 16th. You're ready to start a new chapter of your life. Be open to meeting new people. Now, when we were just talking about that, and the beeper went off, my timer went off for my hydrogen water, right at the time that it says, be open to meeting new people. And I believe, Cancer, it's all about meeting new people, new beginnings with people, okay? Second chances, anything like that. So, beautiful. And it's a focus on your relationships. So let's get a message from our guides. This is from the Energy and Spirit Oracle. And see what we have. Yeah, it's that one. Wow. Look at that. Number 42 with prosperity. Loving that, with abundance and success. That's all you need to focus on. Beautiful card. Let's go ahead and read up on it. 42, right at the end of the deck, I'm assuming. All right, Cancer. This card heralds a time of great prosperity opening up for you. Abundant blessings come in many forms and for many reasons. They sure do. And it may be that a project you've been working on for a long time is finally coming to fruition. Or perhaps an investment or potential property sale could be paying off. Or some unexpected gift like an inheritance may be coming your way. So, get ready to enjoy the fruits of your labor and the rewards of your faith. You deserve great, undiluted joy, and that radiant garden will be blossoming soon. Even if the shower of blessings only comes in drips or sprinkles at first, remember to notice the gifts already gracing your life. An attitude of gratitude brings more things to be grateful for in your life. Absolutely. The moments of laughter, beauty, peace, and spirit presence can bring you joy each day. The more you acknowledge those and other forms of value in your life, the more your newfound prosperity will grow and multiply. So, the affirmation for you this midweek is, Cancer, say it with me. Abundant forms of value fill my life. I am attracting increasing prosperity, greater peace of mind, and more joyous times. Now, that's beautiful. And you can stop repeating now. But this is, like I was talking at the beginning of the Cosmic Weather, go watch that if you haven't, that there are 3 things on our assignment list this week. Oh, don't fret. They're easy. Joy. Focus on the things that bring you joy and eliminate the things that don't. Very clear on that. Number 2, get some sunshine. Oh, Jeff, I'm not a tanning person. I burn when I tan. Because you don't let your skin go out there. Don't put on sunscreen. We don't need any of that. Just get yourself a good dose of it, 10, 15 minutes. And while you're doing it, you can kill 2 birds with 1 stone, or all 3. You can sit there looking at your environment outside going, thank you for this beautiful environment that I live in, that I am conscious in. With feet firmly on the ground, socks and shoes off, on the grass, sitting and basking in the sun, giving yourself that moment. It opens up new beginnings. It opens up prosperity. Wow. Cancer, we're doing a new deck today. The Life Messages card deck. I've gotten quite the plethora of card decks, actually. And yeah, I'm really enjoying the new additions. I hope you are too. Wow. And this is your message. A door to the infinite. At the center of my heart lies a door to the infinite. Today, I open this door and enter with a sense of deep serenity. I realize that I am eternal and indestructible. From this place, I see beyond life's challenges and connect with the higher levels of my existence. My inner light is infinite. Wow, I'm going to leave that up on the screen just a little bit longer so you can screenshot it, say it, put it as a mantra on your fridge for the week. Wow. Love that. The only way out is in this week for you. That opens up the door to prosperity and new beginnings. I love the way this is going right here. Okay? So let's get our little cards, the Earthbound Oracles. I love adding these to the reading. There's 1. Can I have 2 more? There it is. Ask and you shall receive. Pay attention, folks. It could be as small as that. Thank you for the right amount of cards coming out when I ask them to. Okay, so we've got, deceit. Well, this could make everything go total tits up right here. Is it self-deceit? Is it others? Again, eliminating the joy. The fruits of your labor are paying off. Working hard pays off. Focusing on success pays off. Don't let your fear deceive you. Travel. You may be doing some traveling. You may be opening up that door to the infinite. Transformation of all kinds. Okay? All right, so let's continue. So the deceit there, I feel it's internal. It could be other people just kind of dragging you down. You know what I mean? It could be that possibility also. So just be aware of that. Put in the work to maybe see through the deceit. Okay? All right, what do we have? There we go. Wow. Oh my God. All right, so, Wow. All right, so we've got 2 10s in this reading. This is a double payoff. Let's put it on the board. Success, completion, and payoff. Don't let your thoughts deceive you on that, Cancer. Okay? The High Priestess shows us in a confused state. You know, I don't know whether to trust my intuition. I mean, it's very you, but you have to trust your intuition at this time. Please make sure that you do. And that's how you can get rid of the self-deceit here, the 10 of Swords. You're done taking arrows. You're done letting other people deceive you. All of that, you know, like you can see clearly now. Okay? The 10 of Wands is releasing your burdens. The Queen of Wands is embracing the change that it brings. Beautiful. So you're definitely releasing some energy here. You're putting in the work and it's actually paying off. Okay? And the 4 of Wands is celebrating. So this could be a focus on home. It could be family issues. It could be, again, you know, any relationship issues whatsoever. And it works out. It puts you back into harmony. If you put in the work, don't be deceived by that. Okay? Wow. Let's get some oracles. I guess, you know, the success, the abundance, I mean, it's very evident here. Very evident here. But what's the deception? Is it your thoughts? Is it, you know, you kind of got jaded with the whole process of living in life? You know, there could be that too. All right, so passion ignited with the Ace of Wands. Good, a new beginning with 2 endings here. Yes, absolutely. And the heart chakra, opening up your heart. Maybe the deceit has said to close it down. Now you realize it's to open it up. And destiny. Wow, with the Wheel of Fortune, it's time. Now 3 10s on the board. Unbelievable. More payoff. That's 3 times. Cancer, that's incredible. Wouldn't you agree? Do you get it now? I mean, you know, do you get it now? That maybe there's some deceitful energy here. That maybe it's just by your beliefs, okay? So let's look at relationships and see what's going on here. I believe that you're coming out of your hermit mode. Maybe some of us need to go in, use our inner wisdom. That's how we get that light sparked, not by anybody else's actions, but our own. Maybe that's some of the deceit there too. I need somebody to fulfill me. No, you need to fulfill you, and then that process unfolds. You're just missing one step, you, okay? The Queen of Swords cuts all cords. Also, communication is important for you at this time in this week, of course, because Mercury is now in Gemini in its ruling sign. So that means communications are clear. It also means that, you know, taking action, communication, all of that is a very Gemini thing to do. The Hierophant is have faith, especially when it comes to relationships. Of course, we're talking about relationships. And this is payoff in 3 different types of relationships. Things finally come into balance. Justice is served. And something you've been waiting for, growth, prosperity, open up to it. And it all starts with change. Beautiful. Let's get messages of love. Anything else? Okay. Mastery. That's what that Hermit card also signifies too. You've learned the spiritual lesson. You sure have. I bet you a lot of you are going, yep. You know? What does that bring? Stability. And that 4 of Wands also shows that stability too. This relationship can stand the test of time. And I think that's the kind of relationships that you should open yourself up to. Ones that are worthwhile and stay. Instead of, they all teach us a lesson, of course, you know, they all teach us a lesson. But I think in your case, Cancer, it's realizing that relationships are more worth it when you share their lives together instead of glimpses. You know what I mean? So again, more emotion and feeling into relationships, and it pays off. And we're talking maybe relationships with your job, your career, your aspirations. It all kind of goes together here. I think it's great. I think it's great. So let's get, what's the vibe? All right, so huge emphasis on vacay. Get away, relax, have fun. That's on your homework assignment this week, is to have fun, get out in the sun, and ground. I'm going to say it for every sign. I'm telling you, this will get you through this crazy energy of the week. I'm telling you. And clingy. Now, this is where we shut the door. This is where we're shutting both doors. I'm telling you, there's two relationships here that are just dead. All right? Old exes, dead relationships, old ways. You're putting a lock on that door. You're like, bitch, you ain't coming back in. You know what I'm saying? What is that heart? What's in that heart? That symbol, can we get close enough to see it? I'm not too sure. But let's close the door on that. Interesting. All right, let's get a closing message for you, Cancer. And see what we have for you. All right, very interesting. And your closing message this week is resolution. So whatever it is that you've been struggling with is about to be resolved. Remember that resolutions don't always happen in the way we hope or want, but being able to move forward and start fresh always brings relief. So again, finding a lot of resolutions that bring more harmony into your life. They may not be the way that you anticipated, but they're resolutions nonetheless. Okay? So, with that being said, Cancer, that is going to do it for your midweek reset. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget that the 3 things you need to do: joy. Experience more joy in your life. If you can't, eliminate it. Okay? If it doesn't bring you joy, get rid of it. Number 2, get outside and enjoy the sun. Get some sun. Number 3, feet on the ground while you're getting some sun. I'm telling you, this will get you through and create one hell of a summer. All right, Cancer, I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Leo, welcome to your midweek reset tarot reading, and this is going to be from May 20th to May 26th. So welcome, fellow Leos, kings and queens, of course. If you didn't check out the cosmic weather at the beginning of this video, make sure you do, because that's where we talk about all the shit that's going on this week. So go ahead and do that. And in the meantime, let's go to the tarot table and begin our escapade. So come on, baby. Let's get away. Ooh. Let's save our troubles for another day. Come go with me. Why? Because I got it made. Let me take you, Leo, on an escapade. Let's go. All right, here's your angel numbers. All right, and the numbers are 444. And it's all about stability. Fantastic. So angels are guiding and supporting you, Leo, providing a stable foundation for success. So pay attention. Pay attention. Wow. I love that. You see in 444, with protection and stability, you are protected. You got this. You got to keep that up. All right? Now, let's get a message from our guides. I love that already. Love that already. This is from the Energy and Spirit Oracle, Leo. So let's go ahead and get those messages. We're knee deep in Gemini season and shifts have begun. And it's number 5. I don't know if I've ever gotten this one. Wisdom of the Magi. With mental clarity. I like that. Let's get it, Abu. Okay. Let's see. All right, the Magi brings powerful, perhaps life-changing guidance to you, Leo. When this card appears, it indicates that an important project either is already in the works or will be coming your way soon. This may be something personal, or it may relate to a career or professional goal. Either way, you have the ability now to take on even complex endeavors, and you will be guided and inspired by this great eternal collective mind. In ancient times, people sought assistance from the Magi, the wise men, who were always alchemists and astrologers. Hey, okay, I relate to that. I'm an astrologer. We're all alchemists. These masters were thought to have access to hidden magical information. So whenever you need input on a decision or plan, open your heart and your mind to the empowering wisdom of this majestic group of guides. When meditating or falling asleep, call on the Magi. Enlightening guidance will be coming your way. So, again, angels are guiding and supporting you to a successful endeavor here. You just have to know that you are protected. 444 is going to be significant for you this week. Here's the affirmation. Say it with me, Leo. I am free to choose positive and honoring thoughts. My mind is open to the unlimited wisdom the Magi bring up in my life. Wow. Fantastic. So we're going to use a new deck now. Life Messages Oracle card deck. And let's see what they add to this. Beautiful energy. Again, the 4 leads to the 5. I was just pointed that out also. So let's get a message here for us. What do we have with these new cards? Beyond limitations. Really like the artwork in these cards. Really do. I transcend my own expectations and open my consciousness to the infinite. There are no limits, only endless possibilities unfolding in the present moment. I love that. By releasing the barriers created by my beliefs and fears, I expand my perspective and embrace new horizons. I open up to new possibilities. Wow. And you're being protected and encouraged to go beyond your limitations. That mental clarity, again, mental clarity at this time, like Gemini season, the beginning of Gemini season, that's it right there. And you can work beyond your limitations. I'm going to leave that on the screen a little bit longer so you can screenshot that, write it down, put it on your fridge for the rest of the week. Say it 3, 6, and 9 times if you got to. You can do it. You've said worse things 3, 6, or 9 times, I'm sure. Okay? So let's get our little Earthbound Oracle cards. I love adding these. Thank you. Oh, look, all 3 right there. Boom. Nice. Okay, thank you. Permanence, yes. Put it in writing. Make it official. That puts more stability into it. Write down your dreams. Write down this, because we were just talking about that. Arcana, now that's opening up to the mystical, the secrets that are out there. The wisdom of the Magi. Wow, I love that. And home, a focus on home. That stability, 444, the 4 of Wands is stability also, and also has to do with home. Again, make it permanent. Move beyond your limitations. Dream big, Leo. Maybe some of you are working from home. Something in that respect. Something's at work here, okay? I can relate to that. I guess 50-50 of my week is in working from home in the studio, here in the studio, and also the circle of light, the spiritual center. So I could see that. Wow. They want to show us the 3 cards, 2 face down. This one wants me to focus on this, the Three of Cups. So this is celebrating. This is a focus on friend groups, your friend, all of that. Maybe you're celebrating at home. It's Memorial Day weekend. It's supposed to be rainy and cold here, but hell. Look at that, the Four of Swords, another four, putting some things to rest. Like things that take away our power. Because the Empress is nurture yourself. Yeah, so you can get some mental clarity by celebrating life, celebrating the stability you have in your life, writing it down, let go of your limitations, your negative beliefs and fears. It's putting to rest things that don't bring you joy. It's getting the rest that you deserve, and it's empowering yourself too. I mean, this is beautiful. 2 threes and a 4. Interesting. Let's get some oracles. Let's see what else we have. Ooh. You know what? This card fell out too, and it's heartache and loss with the Three of Swords. That's another 3. So we're putting to rest some of this heartache and loss that messes up our stability. Look at that. Growth, creativity, and divine support. Again, the divine support is strong in this reading. You know what I'm saying? And it's making you go beyond your limitations. It's letting go of the emotional loss too. So again, Leo, we could be finally realizing this by movements, choices, and decisions with the Two of Pentacles. Again, this stuff has put you out of balance, and prosperity begins. So a lot of Leos could be getting a new job, maybe an opportunity to work from home. Something here is coming to fruition. And it's good because you're releasing. Pay attention to the 3s and the 4s. Wow. Let's get relationships. Finally putting to rest some of this heartache in relationships. Wow. Yeah, it's an end to anxiety, to the fear of the unknown. It's an end to realizing that we're still steeped in our grief. We're wasting our time. You know what I'm saying? Very telling here. But again, the Leo strength comes forward. You are strong enough. This is beautiful energy and opening up to a relationship. Something's up here, Leo. Something's up here. You're going beyond your limitations. You're being supported to understand that this week. This could be a very big week for Leos in relationships. That breakthrough could be possibly meeting somebody through a friend group, something of that nature. It's incredible. Wow. I'm stoked. And I can see how this can kind of work its way in. You know what I'm saying? So let's get some messages of love. Ooh. And see what we have. Okay, for some of you, decision. It's time to decide about this relationship. Okay? Time to decide. What are you going to do? Are you letting it go? Or are you going to, you know what I mean? Chemistry. The attraction you feel is mutual. So, again, meeting somebody, that Two of Cups shows that mutual energy too. And true love. Oh boy. Some Leos could be opening up to this. This love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. 3 things there. 3s. Pay attention to that. Which we desire so much, is to have all 3 of those things. Emotional, physical, and unconditional. That's what I'm banking on. You know what I mean? And I know it's possible because I'm possible. And if I can give that, I can receive it. You see what I'm saying? We're going beyond our limitations this week. Leo, pay attention to it. Now, let's get what's the vibe and see what's the vibe. So it's time to make a decision. Some of you may be moving in with somebody, That wouldn't be me. All right. All right, stuck for a lot of you, trapped. Yeah, no options, unforgiveness. It's time to let that go. I don't know what the fuck she's doing here. Is she stuck in the dryer? I don't know. Either way, it doesn't make any sense. And it probably is because some of you are just exhausted. Maybe exhausted with relationships. You know what I mean? This says burned out, burdened, and empty. Again, releasing that by maybe taking some time to really get into yourself. The only way out is in. I've been saying that for the last 2-3 weeks. And you're no exception to it, Leo, okay? So let's get a closing message for you and see what we got. Okay. All right, I see how this works. Closing message, Leo, is expand. You're being asked to expand. You live in a huge world with endless possibilities, and staying safe in the known is no longer working for you. It's time to make your world just a little bit bigger. It's time to imagine the possibilities and go for them. Yes. And growth comes from looking beyond our limitations. Okay? Excellent energy. And that is going to do it for your midweek reset, Leo. Damn, we covered a lot, but again, it's Gemini season. What the fuck did you expect? All right, so thank you so much for watching. If you want to know more about me or any of the services that I offer, go ahead and click the link in the description. We're not going to talk about it ad nauseum anymore, unless I'm introducing something new. But that's that, okay? You want a reading with me, all of that, it's in the description. Enough said, Leo, I love you all. And thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Virgo, welcome. This is your midweek reset tarot reading, and this is going to be for May 20th to May 26th. Virgo, hope you are doing well, and thank you so much for being here. Let's talk about this first, okay? If you didn't watch the cosmic weather at the beginning of this video, go ahead and do that now. That gives you all the details on the astrology and all the energy that's going on this week. Be prepared for it, all right? But if you already did, good boys and girls, you followed the assignment. Let's go to the tarot table and begin, okay? We're gonna get our angel numbers, and I'm so excited that you are here. Again, we're all in this together. And I love you all. Okay, so wow, everybody's getting this card. 987, pay attention to those numbers because it indicates some kind of reflection. So Virgo, look inward and evaluate your actions. Embrace introspection and self-reflection for your own development. It's a great time to go within, to kind of see how things have come since this shift, this seasonal shift from Taurus to Gemini. And some reflection is a good thing to practice in a Gemini phase, in a Gemini energy, to embrace the reflection that's so important. And it's really important for your development also, to kind of, all right, where am I going? How did I get here? And what's next? And I'm opening up to it, It's brilliant. But let's keep going. Let's get a message from our guides. This is from the Energy and Spirit Oracle. And I just looked at the clock and it's 12:22. Pay attention to 222. Ooh. And it's number 16 with achievement. So that focuses on completion and reward. Good. Maybe doing some introspection on how far you've come. Okay, let's read up on it. Number 16. All right, Virgo, the achievement card reveals a time of great satisfaction. Something you've been working on is coming to fruition, and you'll be reaping the rewards. Whether it's a career or personal goal, the time and effort you devoted will definitely pay off. And if you're just starting a new project, give it your all. Like the runner on this card, you may find it necessary to put in lots of training and preparation, but the end result will always, always, always be a win. So, if there's more work for you to do, continue planning and forging ahead. Connect with Spirit to help you in every way and enjoy the achievement when it comes. Throughout it all, remember the enduring strength and wisdom of your soul. Again, you could be reflecting on that. Contemplation. Where am I going next? Am I putting in the right work? Is my focus detoured? Are there distractions that I need to be aware of? Okay? And your affirmation is this: I am willing to approach my goals with devotion and flexibility. I am divinely guided to my most beneficial outcome and happiest future. I love that. Think about it, Virgo. Okay? Now we have a new deck I'm using for this midweek reset, and it's Life's Messages. And I love it. Beautiful backs. Really can't see that. Okay. No worries, no bother. Let's get our messages. What do we have? These are more like affirmations, you know, so I'm going to leave it up on the screen so you can screenshot it and write it down. Say it. Put it on your fridge. I do that all the time. I have like Rabavi codes and affirmations on my fridge all the time. You know, I got a whiteboard in there. Which one? The card facing down. Okay. Wow. Leo got this also. Beyond limitations. So, here it is, Virgo. I transcend my own expectations and open my consciousness to the infinite. There are no limits, only endless possibilities unfolding in the present moment. By releasing the barriers created by my beliefs and fears, I expand my perspective and embrace new horizons. I am open to new possibilities. So this is what this reflection and introspection is all about, is going beyond your limitations. And I think that hits it, the reward spot, the finish line. Wow. Wow. Okay. Let's go ahead and get our little earthbound oracles. There's one. Can I get a second? There's 2 and 3. Beautiful. Yep. And we're going to go in order. Wealth. That's what you focus on. Moving towards wealth. Knowing that it's always available to you. The sun. I said there's 3 things we have to do this week. That is adding more joy to our life and eliminating the things that do not. With some reflection, that'll be an easy task for you. And getting outside and getting some sun. Air, getting outside. We're in air element right now. Again, inspiration, thinking, maybe writing some things with the feather there. And the third, so finding things that bring more joy into your life and pursuing them. Getting more sun this week. Get outside. Write down your thoughts. And 3, feet on the ground, grounding. Laying on the grass. Feet on the ground. Bare feet on the grass for an extended period of time while you're getting some sun. While you're moving beyond limitations and getting some reflection. It's perfect time for this, Virgo. You'll be so amazed at what comes through for you. Okay? Wow. It's time to go outside. We're such a spectacular species on this planet. We have no limitations. We rule the planet with our intelligence and our ingenuity, and yet we build our dwellings and never come out of them, losing the connection between the earth, your goddess, your mother. See what I'm saying? Okay, interesting. What do we have here? Yeah. Fours have it, definitely. Yeah, okay, and yes, beautiful. All right, so we've got 2 4s and 2 3s. Interesting. So we've got the 4 of Pentacles and the 4 of Swords. You're holding back something. I don't know what it is. Your own personal happiness. The 4 of Swords is saying it's time to put it to rest. It's time to let it go. Let bygones be bygones, okay? No more holding back. Seeing beyond your limitations and empowering yourself. by going within. The only way out is in. That's what I've been saying for the last 2 weeks, and it still holds true, still holds weight. The Knight of Cups is saying, well, it's your move. What's your move? What's it going to be? Okay. And we have the Three of Cups celebrating. It's Memorial Day weekend here in the US. Hopefully it's going to be nice out for you. I don't think it's going to be nice out for us here in Western New York, but maybe. I'm still holding on to it, you know. But great. Putting some things to rest and feeling empowered and moving towards success. Yeah, that's everything right here. Okay? Very interesting. Let's move on. Anything else? Yep, there's like one more in there, I believe. There it is. Okay, thank you so much. And it's the universe, the world card. Yeah, open up to the world. Maybe you're opening up to traveling or doing something of that nature. Again, expanding your horizons and not limiting them. And destiny, moving towards that payoff. Yes, absolutely. And the Wheel of Fortune says it's time. It's time. Focus on success and wealth and what brings you joy. Huge message. Let's look at relationships. Whoa, whoa. Where'd that card go? There it is. Beautiful. Okay. So we have the Four of Swords again. So again, this could be relationship issues that we need to put to rest. Changing the way that we look at relationships, opening up to them. Okay. And the Ace of Cups, a new way of looking at this. I see this as a self-care week for you, and it is okay. But you could be opening up to a relationship here. It's change. It's you finally, well, opening up. Pay attention to 444. That's protection and stability. We got 3 4s here on the deck. So be aware of that. New beginnings here. It's time. Feet on the ground. Okay, let's get some mess. Ooh, wow. All right, yeah, this is very obvious for a lot of you is forgiveness. Forgiving yourself and another will help you move forward. This is the whole crux of the reading right here. And I think a lot of you already know that. So let go of the situation, work on it, okay? And here and now. Your true love is already a part of your life. Number 1, that's you. Number 2, it could be somebody already in your friend group or something like that. You know what I mean? The Three of Cups kind of signifies that. But maybe something's moving in a different direction here for you. Open up to it. Go beyond your limitations, all right? So let's get, what's the vibe? And see what we have. Thank you. Okay, so here's some things we got to put to rest. I love how they make it very obvious, and it's salty, bitter, angry, and petty. Again, that's what we're holding back, and that's what needs to be worked on, okay? And envy, resentful, competitive, and discontent. Virgo, what's going on here? This doesn't create things for us, it destroys. Just be aware of that, okay? So, very interesting. Now, let's get a closing message for you. And see. Which one? Neither. Oh, okay. There it is. Okay. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Closing message for you, Virgo, is this: abundance. Beautiful. You're being asked to open to abundance, to believe that you're deserving of it, and believe that it will flow to you. This is the first important step towards receiving it, so breathe deeply and trust that it's on its way. Again, focusing on prosperity, wealth, happiness, doing some reflecting, knowing that you are protected. It leaves you more stable with the 444. Again, huge energy shift for you. Open up to it. Go beyond your limitations and hit the nail on the head for you, Virgo, okay? All right, so that is going to do it for this midweek reset. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you want to know more about me or what I offer, all the links are in the description below. I'm not going to waste our time anymore by you know what I mean, Virgo? Just find out. You won't be sorry. All right, Virgo, have yourself a great week. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Libra, welcome to your midweek reset tarot reading, and this is going to be from May 20th all the way to May 26th. So welcome, Libra. So glad you are here. Let's talk about it. First of all, make sure you check out the cosmic weather at the beginning of this video so you can get the understanding of all the astrological weather that is happening at this time, and there's a lot. So go check that out, and then let's watch our reading. So for everybody that understood the assignment, let's go to the tarot table and begin. Yes, let's do it. Let's get our angel numbers for you to begin this off. There it is. And it is 1, 2, 3. And that signifies progression. So Libra, you are experiencing forward movement and the sequential unfolding of events. Trust the natural flow of life and take steps towards your goals with confidence. All right, do it. Forward movement. It's all in the stars right now. We are making progression. You can do it, Libra, and you are doing it. Let's get a message from our energy and spirit oracle guide from our guides. And let's do this. Feeling a good vibe for you. You know, the sun has moved into Gemini. So you are experiencing that fellow air sign synergy, I guess you could call it. That may be fueling the progression that you're on. Oh my God, look at that. Prosperity. Number 42, with abundance and success. That's what you focus on. That's where we're progressing to. Absolutely. So let's read up on it. Cancer got this same message too. All right, 42. This card heralds a time of great prosperity, Libra, opening up for you. Abundant blessings may come in many forms and for many reasons. It may be that a project you've been working on for a long time is finally coming to fruition. An investment or a potential property sale could be paying off, or some unexpected gift like an inheritance may be coming your way. Get ready to enjoy the fruits of your labor and the rewards of your faith. You deserve great undiluted joy, and that radiant garden will be blossoming soon. Even if the shower of blessings only comes in drops and sprinkles at first, remember to notice the gifts already gracing your life. The moments of laughter, beauty, peace, and spirit presence can bring you joy each day. The more you acknowledge those and other forms of value in your life, the more newfound prosperity will grow and multiply. Wow. So, the affirmation for this, my dear Libras, is this: abundant forms of value fill my life. I am attracting increasing prosperity, greater peace of mind, and more joyous times. If you keep moving towards this mindset, the progression you make will be just unlimited. Not only that, but you're building confidence along the way, because being in this kind of abundant, prosperous, grateful mindset creates more things to be grateful and prosperous and successful with. You know what I'm saying? That's beautiful. Now, we're getting a new message from a new deck, Life Messages. How about Life's Messages? That would have flowed better instead of Life Messages. I don't know. Insightful guidance to navigate life's journey with clarity and purpose. All right, Libra. Let's see what we have. Wow, what a beautiful card. Take that all in. Wow. It's beautiful. All right, my creative power. I'm going to leave it on the screen here a little bit longer so you can take a screenshot of it. Say it all the time. Write it down. Put it on your fridge. Say it every time you see it, every time you open the fridge. I recognize the power of my thoughts to shape my world. I choose to use them to create a universe of joy, and harmony. Today, I maintain a positive attitude, knowing I have the power to create love and peace. Wow. And I just looked at the timer on the recorder, and it was 444. Right at that moment. Holy shit. You can check it out on the timestamps, you know, like as soon as I finish the sentence, I say I have the power to create love and peace. 444. Exactly right there. Okay. Wow. That is incredible. Again, creating the prosperity, the progression you make, because you're keeping a positive attitude. Remember, I gave 3 homework assignments. Oh no, Jeff, homework for this week. Yes, they're really easy. And sometimes you can do all 3 at the same time. Okay? That's finding more joy in your life and eliminating what doesn't bring you joy. Okay? Number 2, getting outside and getting some sun. I don't care if you're fair-skinned, you need sunlight. And while you're doing that, take your socks and shoes off and fucking ground at the same time. Make it a point to do those 3 things this week, and you watch what happens. Now, simplicity is the key to everything. Stop complicating your process, Libra. We've moved into the air sign, so write things down. Say it to the universe. Get out and get some fresh air. And again, focusing on wealth. So there's a payoff coming here. That's twice with prosperity, abundant, wealth, all of that stuff. Beautiful. So simplify it. How do you simplify it? You just simply focus on it. There's more than enough to go around, and I deserve it. Okay? Wow. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's keep going. We've had some good weather here the last couple days. Totally changed my outlook. But then it goes right back to Shitsville, you know, for Memorial Day weekend. I hope the weather changes, you know. But I guess all we can do is put ourselves out there. Okay, so, all right. Here we have the 3 of Swords. That is not focusing on your creative power. That's not focusing on wealth. That's not being simplistic. That's not opening up to prosperity. So your past hurts or things that you were focusing on are stopping that growth, okay? The Hangman supports that by saying you're stuck in a certain perspective. It's time to let this go and change our perspective, our progression, our prosperity, our creative power, the 3 P's there. Power, prosperity, and progression. And the 6 of Wands is just focusing on victory and success. It could be that easy. Write it down, say it, speak it into existence. Beautiful, but you got to change your perspective. And maybe with this week, with this energy at the later part of the week, things happen to where it can shift your perspective, you know, into a much more positive one, of course. So very good. Let's get some oracles. Keep the train rolling here, you know? Train kept it rolling all night long. Train kept it rolling all night long. Train kept it rolling all night long. They used to be one of our cover songs. And a heave and a hoe, and I just couldn't tell her so. I love this energy. Okay, so wow, where do we begin? Yeah, let's focus on our relationship hurts. Again, Venus and Cancer can kind of bring these things up to the surface, not to fucking pester you, but to let them go, okay? Rejoicing in celebration with the 3 of Cups. I love all the green here. And the 9 of Pentacles, which is material harvest. Believe that you're deserving of it and you will receive it. I got a feeling opening your heart opens all this up. The green here, the green here, the green here. All of this is green. Heart energy. Yes. Releasing old wounds. Beautiful. Let's look at relationships, because this is definitely about old relationships, old programming, something of that nature. The Wheel of Fortune says it's time. Wow, Libra. Don't be one of those people that go, but Jeff, I've worked on everything. Have you? Have you? Have you? The Hangman is showing me you might be stuck in that perspective of I'm good and you're really not, okay? The Page of Pentacles is bringing an opportunity this week to kind of see that. You could also be experiencing like an impromptu invitation to something. Go with it, definitely. And the Wheel of Fortune, beautiful energy here. It's time. Could be dealing with a Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, or Aquarius, one of the fixed signs. But still, pay attention to that. Okay? Let's get messages of love. Okay. All right. Let's see. What do we got? And it's warning. 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 Don't dismiss the red flags here. And the red flags are, I'm good. The universe is giving you clear indication of what's going on, okay? Rejection. Not bad, because this rejection is actually divine protection. And you have to believe that. Again, Libra, I think this helps you kind of release that heaviness, that weight on your heart. Is just let it go. Especially if it happened way in the past. You can't change it. So why bother? Let it go. Forgive it. Forgive the situation, the whole fucking thing. Let it go. Jeff, how do I do that? Watch some of my meditations. Listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth. Instead of going, you know what I mean? Sometimes Libras can be that lazy about it. So let's go ahead and get, what's the vibe? Is that it? Yep, only one. Okay. Yeah, look. There could be people out there that are longing, they're missing you. Let's talk. Maybe a reunion of sorts. Again, for a huge impromptu invitation, I say take it. Okay? Enjoy a little wine, a little turkey, a little cranberry. Now I'm fucking hungry. I don't know what I'm hungry for more. The wine, the food, or the camaraderie. You know what I mean? Really not hungry for it. I could throw a party anytime. You know what I mean? So let's go ahead and get a closing message for you. All right. Interesting here. So there's a timing issue. Definitely. Here's your closing message. My ripped card, because I use them so much, is Libra, it's time. You're being asked to move forward toward the dream that you've been carrying in your heart. It's time to bring it out into the world. You're ready. It's time. Understand. Pay attention to the messages that are given to you right now, Libra, okay? All right, that is going to do it for your midweek reset. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe if you want to know more about me and what I offer, and I do a lot. Check out the link in the description. I'm no longer going through this fucking parade of tchotchkes and fucking... I'll only announce things that are big major stuff, you know, but everything's in the link. Go ahead, check it out, explore it. You won't be sorry. All right? Okay, Libra, thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I will see you soon. Scorpio, welcome to your midweek reset tarot reading, and this is going to be from May 20th to May 26th. So welcome, Scorpio. Hope you are already on your way to a fantastic week. And if you didn't check out the cosmic weather at the beginning of the video, make sure you do, because that's where we go over all the astrological stuff and the energy shifts, and wow, and there's a lot going on, Scorpio, especially with your ruler Pluto. So take it easy this week. Again, check out the cosmic weather. For those who understood the assignment, let's go to the tarot table and begin our journey to what the fuck is going on for Scorpio. And you are in good hands, Scorpio, so let's do this. Yes, 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 yes. And the numbers this week for you are 808. We got these in the Tea and Tarot on TikTok. And this is all about prosperity. Beautiful picture. Love the indigo color in here too. No, would that be more like coneflower? Okay. Embrace your potential and welcome prosperity. You are making wise decisions and heading in the right direction, so pay attention to that. Even though you may not feel it, I feel like some of you are kind of like doubting that message, but it's true, okay? Let's get a message from our guides. This is from the Energy and Spirit Oracle. And see what we have for you. Lots of prosperity opening up for a lot of the signs for this week, and you're no different, Scorpio. So, let's get it. Okay, and it's number 32 with kinship, and this is all about community and your group. Interesting. Very interesting. That new moon happened on the 16th, and it's still in effect, if you ask me. And this is a big focus on relationships and community and all of that. Maybe there's something there that opens you up to prosperity. I really love that picture. Okay, so let's read up on it. Number 32. So this card, Scorpio, shows a small group of people sitting around a campfire, experiencing a fun evening together. There's a woman. There's a woman. Well, of course, there's two, but that's not what it said. There's a warm, intimate energy. Maybe for some of you, there's a woman in your campfire there for you, with shared feelings of genuine closeness. This type of group connection is an important energetic element in your life. When you join with the right people, Scorpio, you can fulfill lifetimes of karmic purpose and lessons with great benefits for you and the others involved. This vortex of supportive energy is very valuable, for it can lift your mood when you're down and inspire you to further achievement when you're already flying high. So join forces with others of like mind, whether those people are friends, co-workers, team members, or spiritual seekers. Prioritize each other's goals and support one another on your personal paths. Your union with these people could lay the foundation for genuine self-expression, happy experiences, and pure fun and joy. Beautiful. So here's the affirmation. Say it with me. I recognize the energy and intentions I share with others. I am open to connecting with many kindred souls who bring purpose and joy to my life. Now, at the beginning of the video, in the cosmic weather, I said you've got 3 things to do this week. Find joy in your life and eliminate the ones that don't bring you joy. The things, the people, the places, all of that. 2, get outside and get some sun. I don't care if your skin's translucent. It's translucent because it needs that sunlight. Get out there and get some. I'm not saying lay there for 2 hours, but get some sun. You need it. How come everything on Earth is dependent on the sun except you? Get some. And you can kill 2 birds with 1 stone with this ground. So not only are you getting some sunlight, you've got your shoes and your socks off, and you are grounding. Feet on the ground, laying on the ground, doing somersaults on the ground. I don't give a shit. But you got to do those 3 things. And if you master that this week, the summer is going to be a breeze. Okay? So, life messages. New deck. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do I smell some food cooking outside? I smell some food cooking outside. Oh, hell. Okay, let's, And we have hope. Look at that. Beautiful. Mothra. 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 Did anybody see that? Godzilla versus Mothra? Oh my God. All right. I'm going to leave this on the screen so you can screenshot it. Go ahead and write it down. Put it on your fridge. Put it on your bathroom mirror. Recite this over and over again. As I journey through life, I hold on to my faith in God. Divine love guides and protects me in every situation. No matter the challenges, I trust in my true nature. Today, I welcome life with the belief that light always returns and endless possibilities await. Beautiful. Love that. I like those cards. Okay, let's move on to our little Earthbound oracles and see. There's so many cards in here that I haven't gotten for you guys. There's too many there. They're really hard to stack. I call this stacking when you do. They're really hard to do that because they're so tiny. They're just so tiny. Okay, 3 cards, 3 messages. What do we got? Luna. Okay, so we're dealing with emotional issues here. Let the moon guide you. Maybe you're in tune with that energy. Good for you. We got a full moon coming up May 31st. Be aware of that. Balance. Keep those emotions balanced. Find balance. Don't find it. Focus on it. Okay? Lots of ideas coming in and how you can balance that. And a focus on home. So again, maybe you're entertaining. Maybe you're doing a Memorial Day something this weekend. That's what we do in the U.S. We honor our veterans for Memorial Day weekend. It's also the kickoff to the summer too. So again, open up to that. All right, let's go ahead and get more messages, more guidance, more fun. That's right, Scorpio. Let's do it. Focus on home. Maybe, again, finding that work-home balance, all of that. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. Wow. Lots of fire energy here. Where do I even put this? Right here. Okay. We have the Strength card. Love this depiction of the Strength card. Love that. You're strong enough. 6 of Wands is focusing on success. The deer antlers, the deer are, they're surrounded by deer here. Look that up. Look up, let's do that together. Let's do that, okay? Let's look this up. Oh, for crying out loud. Okay. Deer, spiritual meaning. Okay. Spiritually, deer symbolizes gentleness, intuition, and grace. They represent the ability to move through life's challenges with a soft heart and quiet strength. Okay? You can't make this shit up. Seeing a deer is often interpreted as a spiritual message to trust your instincts, approach situations with compassion, and remain peaceful. Wow. Okay. All right. Very good. Wait. What does the stag mean, though? The stag is the male, okay? It symbolizes leadership, stamina, masculine energy, and the regeneration of new ideas. Okay. All right. I like that. See? We learn together. But focus on success. 2 of Cups. Could be a relationship coming in. The balance. Maybe a decision needs to be made also. You know what I mean? But you've got this. Let's get some oracles. Let's see. Wow. Hope is out here twice. So pay attention to that message. Okay? Sacral chakra, what brings you joy? Look at how it goes here. Connects to that too. Sacral chakra is, again, bringing in joy into our life and then releasing the things that don't. The orange in this card also very indicative of that. And the Magician, become aware that you create your reality. Wow. That is incredible. Okay, let's move on to relationships. 2 of Pentacles. Interesting. Things may be out of balance for relationships. I see things with a hopeful mindset, things going back into alignment. Yeah, absolutely. the imbalance here. King of Wands, initiating that change. Again, strong Leo energy, strong fire energy here. And also the Three of Cups celebrating. Yeah, so again, also pay attention to 2. Those are your angel numbers. Balance and harmony. We have the stag pointing out the balance here. You can't make this shit up. Lots of double messages coming in. Pay attention. Focus on balance. Have hope. Wow. Let's look at messages of love. Okay, interference. An external party is intruding on this relationship. All right. Are we going to allow that? Are we going to eliminate that? Why are we even giving a shit? That's the big question. Here and now, your true love is already a part of your life. Again, honor the relationships in your life that you have now. You know what I mean? Focus on those. That's what that new moon energy was for you. It was all relationships. All right. And the biggest one is forgiveness. Forgiving yourself or another will help you move forward. Absolutely. I'm going to let this one stick a little bit. Okay? Can you do that? Do you know how to do that? Get a hold of me. We'll have a conversation. All right? So let's go and get what's the vibe. Okay. Yeah. For some of your relationships, there could be some distance. You could be dealing with a divorce, ghosted, separation, all of that. Again, forgive the whole situation. Maybe that's what's interfering is old shit. Antisocial, in your feelings, silent treatment, being left out. Again, it's not very positive here. So this could be about your whole group relationship. This hits everything. Your community, your coworkers, all of that. What are we putting our focus on? Because if it's not working, don't do it. Okay? That's a big thing for you. And why keep around relationships that are toxic? I don't understand that. But I think for you, Scorpio, it's time to snap out of that. Okay? So let's go ahead and get a closing message for you. And see what we have. So, wow. You got to hang on there. Closing message for you this week, Scorpio, is speak up. What are you not saying that's eating you up inside? You can't keep this in forever. It's time to let it out so you can move on and be happy. And that's the whole thing. Moving on and being happy. And there are some things, people, places, or things that are just no. And I think it's more relationships than anything. So you've got to reevaluate this, Scorpio. And you have the strength to do it. You're being guided to do it. And you're making leaps and bounds and opening up to more prosperous relationships that serve you. All right. So that is going to do it for your midweek reset. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you want to know more about me or what I offer, everything is available to you in the description. I'm not going to talk about what I do. You can find out. You want to find out if we resonate, baby, then go ahead and click that link. All right, Scorpio? So thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I will see you soon. Sagittarius, welcome to your midweek reset tarot reading, and this is going to be from May 20th to May 26th. And welcome. Hope you're on your way to a fantastic week and really, 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 really enjoying yourself. I'm going to be putting more emphasis on that because I don't think enough people do, is putting enough emphasis on our joy and how essential it is to be able to experience that and to feel that and to allow it into your life. And if you watch the cosmic weather at the beginning of the video, and I suggest you do, I gave 3 things to do, and that's allow more joy into your life and eliminate the things that don't. One by one, you can do it, or all at once. I don't give a shit how you do it. And then you can kill 2 birds with 1 stone with this one. Go outside and get some sun. Go outside, period. And put your feet in the ground. Shoes and socks off, not on the deck. not on the pavement, on the grass. Lay on the grass. Get some sun. You may be fair-haired. You may be light-skinned. Get some sun. We are not the only things on this planet that don't need the sun. I can't stand the sun, I burn. You don't need to sit out there for 3 hours. But give yourself 10, 15 minutes of some good sunlight. It will make you feel good. It resets your sleep rhythm. There's so many studies on sunlight, being outside and grounding. So understand that, okay? So let's go to the tarot table and begin, Sag. Let's do it. Let's get our angel numbers and see. And it's 765. And that means adaptability. You are flexible and capable of facing changes. Trust in your strength to navigate any challenges that arise. Again, you got to be adaptable. Gemini energy right now is about adaptability. And sometimes, Sagittarius, you are adaptable in some respects, but your beliefs don't change. And those are the things that need to change the most, okay? All right, so let's get a message from our spirit guides. And this is from the Energy and Spirit Oracle. And let's see what they have for us. So what do we have for our lovely Sagittariuses? And see what message they bring. Boy, I love this. Look at this beautiful card. Creation with number 37. Beautiful. Soul expression. Something new. Beautiful. That kind of reminds me of you, Sagittarius. That beautiful, sunny outlook, you know? Could easily say Leo, but it feels Sagittarius. Okay, so this card heralds exciting new creative beginnings. From business plans to personal projects or family matters, your soul is longing for you to create something new. Sagittarius, this can include expanding your family. If you've been thinking about having a baby or adopting a child, this would be a great time for that. There may even be a new romantic relationship in store for you, possibly with someone who already has children. Consider any action needed and invoke the assistance of all your loving angels and guides. This is also a good time for putting your creative ideas into work or personal projects. If you've always had a penchant for some form of artistry, make sure you prioritize that endeavor now. Jesus, Jeff. Whether you're an artist, writer, composer, chef, or fashion designer, let yourself engage in those activities with abandon. If you've been thinking about starting a new business, it's time to focus on efforts on that. Whatever the project, plant the seeds of your creative energy now and enjoy the growth of something new. Perfect. And you gotta be flexible and capable of facing changes with that something new. You know, it may broaden your horizons, may open things up for you. And I say, good job. All right. Now, we're gonna try a new deck, Life Messages. And I'm gonna leave the message on the screen a little bit longer so you can take a screenshot of it, pause, write it down, put it on your fridge, wherever you can say your affirmations. This is a very good deck for that. Oh, wow, look at that. And it's appreciation. Wow. So much visually stunning cards these days, you know? Everything there. Just an abundance of it. I am grateful for the abundance in my life. As I focus on all that is wonderful, my worries lighten. With a full heart, I appreciate all I have. I accept what is, as it is, and choose contentment. I express my loving thanks to the universe for the wealth that is mine. Wow. Whew. Appreciation, adaptability, they lead to so many wonderful roads for you this week. Wow, Sag, that's beautiful. Let's get our Earthbound oracles, our little messages with a big punch. I wouldn't say punch, but a good impact. Nope. so you know that was number 2. Okay, yeah. Can I get one more, please, for Sagittarius? There it is. Home. Lots of focus on home. Okay, so maybe you're starting something new at home. Maybe you're getting rid of a toxic home or toxic situations. And a lot of people have been getting this card too, air. We are in air. Again, I think that focuses and puts its focus on adaptability. They're the same colors. You know what I mean? So if you want to change the way things are going on at home, have an appreciation for the things that love you and get rid of the things that don't. Toxic is toxic. Just be aware of that. So maybe you got to face these changes. But again, everything starts at home, the home base, the stability, okay? Maybe you appreciate that. Maybe you're actually moving or something. Maybe you're being open to move, whatever it is, okay? Let's do this. Big focus on projects at home, something like that. Maybe doing some redecorating that really puts in the appreciation. You know, your home is an entity also, you know. Wow. Okay, so very simple here. 6 of Cups, something in the past, relationship or something like that. You may be reminiscing about earlier, kinder days. The 8 of Swords is saying that you're kind of stuck in this. You're kind of maybe stuck in a toxic loop here, Sagittarius, and it's time to realize that, okay? Again, facing changes, being adaptable. The Fool is being adaptable. It's saying don't be foolish, don't be blind, take the blindfold off, but it's also take a risk. Again, starting a business or a journey or something like that, now is the time to do it, okay? But don't be stuck in your thoughts, especially something with the past. All right, let's move on. Let's keep going. Let's keep this train rolling. That's it? Okay. Yeah, base chakra. So, fight or flight. What keeps you safe? I am safe. I am secure. My feet are firmly on the ground. Get outside and ground. That is a big thing right there. If you want to release some toxicity, ground yourself, okay? Wow. Let's get some... Okay, this card wants to come out. It will not let me shuffle. The 3 of Cups. You may be celebrating this week. Good for you. Wow, that card would not let me shuffle. It would just kept wanting to come out. Yeah. The Star, some healing. So some healing in relationships is needed. Definitely you're going to feel much better after you do. The Knight of Swords is communicating that. The 7 of Pentacles is putting your time and effort into maybe forgiving these relationships, moving on from them. The Ace of Wands is giving you an opportunity to change. Again, adaptability, be flexible. You understand here? You know, there's changes to be made and you can do it. You've got this. Okay? Very important. Let's get your messages of love. Just one? Yeah, okay. Yeah, warning. Don't dismiss the red flags here. So again, pay attention. Something from the past is definitely stopping this beautiful change from happening. Yeah. It's all right. It's all right. You got this. I think more than ever right now, you got this, okay? So let's go ahead and get what's the vibe. Yeah. And I think this could be some of it. You know, you're too guarded to understand. You know, you're being cautious, maybe a little insecure. Again, we got to be adaptable and flexible. Take down the walls in order to see the problem clearly. All right? So let's get a closing message for you, my loves. And see. Which one? That one. Thank you. Okay. Closing message for you, Sagittarius, this week is miracles. Yeah. You're being asked to pay extra close attention to all the big and small miracles that have already occurred in your life. Excuse me. And also to those that are currently occurring and are still to come. Miracles surround you, so be on the lookout for them. All right. Before I choke, I'm going to have a sip of my water. Oh my God. Maybe you got something to say. Maybe that's the blockage. Throat chakra issue. I mean, really, it's making me tear up. You got something to say. Release toxicity out of your life and surround yourself with the miracles that are all there. If you focus on miracles, you will forever see them. Okay? Sagittarius, one more sip. That is going to do it for your midweek reset. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to know what I offer and everything that I do, the services that I offer, go ahead and click the link in the description and it'll bring you to everything that I do. Okay? Sag, again, speak your truth. It's Gemini season, all right? But say it with grace and face these changes head on. You got to be adaptable. Bend in the wind or you will break. All right, Sag, I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Capricorn, welcome to your midweek reset tarot reading. This is going to be from May 20th all the way to May 26th. So welcome, Capricorn. Hope you are already on your way to a fantastic week, and I am so glad you are here. Before we start, check out the beginning of the video. That's where we talk about the cosmic weather and everything that's going on for this midweek. Make sure you watch that first and then come and watch the reading. For those who understood the assignment, let's go to the tarot table and begin. All right, so let's get our angel numbers. There it is, and it is 343. And if you're seeing these numbers, it's about being enthusiastic and having enthusiasm. Approach life with an optimistic attitude, Capricorn, even in the face of challenges. Be excited about the opportunities that lie ahead and to embrace them with open arms. Brilliant. Beautiful. Be enthusiastic. Okay? Let's get a message from our guides. This is from the Energy and Spirit Oracles. What do we have for Capricorn? Be enthusiastic about life. You know, that rules the day. You know, how you feel is what you experience. You have to believe that. All right, so number 15 is Archangel Haniel. And this is all about joy, blessings, and intuition. And again, this is what you focus on. Your joy, your enthusiasm. You see where this message is already going? And that's one of the big things is focus on the joy. Are you going with the flow or not? All right, so Haniel, the Archangel of Joy, is looking on with utter bliss as a chick hatches in the shining sun. This card heralds the coming of a wonderfully joyous and intuitive time for you, Capricorn. This may take in the form of many everyday blessings that awaken your happiness and appreciation. Or it could arrive in a significant experience such as an exciting vacation or a celebration. Haniel reminds you that you always have a great capacity to perceive joy throughout your daily life. This blissful approach creates an energetic pipeline to divine consciousness, which increases the flow of blessings and heightens intuition. Call on Haniel to help you experience unlimited inner joy. Choose to focus on your happy blessings, and you'll experience ever-expanding bliss and intuitive sparks every day. So, here's your affirmation. Say it with me. Thank you, Haniel, for every blessing of happiness and great intuition. Every day I perceive and appreciate the joys in my life. Wow. Again, focus on joy and get rid of the things that no longer bring you joy. That's a big theme for you this week. We're going to do a new deck, Life Messages. So let's get it and see what we have. Boom. And there it is, truth. I'm going to leave the card up on the screen a little bit longer so you can screenshot it or pause it so you can write it down. Write it down 3, 6, 9 times, how many times you got to do it. Put it on your fridge. Make it accessible everywhere you go. My greatest truth lies within me. a divine voice that whispers from my inner self. I listen closely, releasing control. In doing so, I find the answers I seek. I am in harmony with myself, embracing God's love, the truth that guides me toward my fullest radiance. The truth will literally set you free. And they want me to focus on that eye, that huge eye. Don't turn a blind eye to anything. Be enthusiastic about it. Be joyful. Trust your intuition. Open up your mind's eye. Allow truth to come through to you. Okay? Wow. Let's get some earthbound oracles. Let me give these a good shuffle. They're hard to stack. I guess not. I mean, it's just awkward. Let's stack them some more. Very good. Let's get 3 cards for Capricorn. More messages to add. I knew this one was coming out. I just knew it. Just knew it. Okay, so wow. Yeah. Speaking of the eye, you can't make this shit up. Illuminate. See things for what's going on here. Open up to more joy. The eyes have it. And voice. Speak it into existence. Communicate. We're now moved into air sign. Gemini. Communication of all kinds. And gift. And I want you to understand that I really want you to open your eyes to this gift. You're being given an apple. But the gift isn't the apple. It's the seeds. So truly look at what is being presented to you. The apple, you eat it, you're one and done. And then you go hungry. That's it, the apple's done. But if you plant the seeds, you will have an endless supply of apples. See what I'm saying? Understand that? I think you do. This is a great reading. This is a really great reading. I really love that. Especially the eyes. The truth shall set you free. Let's get it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. The Tower. The 7 of Swords. Chaotic, deceitful energy. See the truth through all of that, okay? 8 of Pentacles is you got to do something different here. You got to learn a new skill. Maybe that's what you're not seeing is that, you still have more things you can learn to do and share, but you got to attack this a different way. And the 6 of Wands is just focusing on victory and success. That's the bottom line right there, Let's go ahead and get some oracles. Interesting. So there may be some deceptive thoughts going on here. Something of that nature. Yeah, suffering in silence with the 9 of Swords. Anxiety, really focusing more on chaos than solutions. Speaking of solutions, go within with the Hermit card. Maybe you need to spend some time alone this week, alone with your thoughts. And the solar plexus, again, is that focusing on the light, the joy, the self-confidence, beautiful energy here. Let's look at relationships. That one wanted to come out. Anything else? Yes. Okay. So look at that. The 9s have it. The 9 of Wands and the 9 of Swords. Let down your walls. You've got it up because of all the chaos here. Look at the 9s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's put those bitches on the board. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's put those bitches on the board. 9s. Don't give up. Release and let go. I'm telling you. And especially about relationships. What's going on here? Opening yourself up to it. Getting rid of this. Yeah, so there's some deceitful work about relationships of any kind. You need to be truthful with yourself. Intuition. You already know the answers you seek. Again, open up your mind's eye. Intuition is so huge right now. And boundaries. Firm boundaries are needed now. Not walls, boundaries. So dismantle those walls and allow boundaries. People can't check them. I mean, can't overstep them. And if you do, you check them. But at least they're allowing energy in. Walls keep everything out. All right, so. Yeah, and you got something to say. Okay, let's get. What's the vibe? And see what we have for you. Ooh. Yeah. The suffering in silence, man, that's huge. This message is huge. What's going on here? Unspoken desires, use your voice. Real feelings and broken dreams. What is going on here? Tension, stressed out, migraines, worry. You're going about this wrong and you have to change it, Capricorn. That's the bottom fucking line on this. Let's get a message. Closing message. And amidst all of this shit, you still have to be enthusiastic and hopeful. Because if you don't, you're fucking up. And that's the truth. Closing message is this: healing, Capricorn. Your body and mind and soul are in a period of deep healing right now. You're going through many transformations at once, and you're being asked to allow yourself to receive the healing you need with open arms and an open heart. And you can't avoid it any longer. You cannot. It has to take place, or you are doomed to repeat this pattern over and over again. It's your choice. It's your choice. Okay? All right, Capricorn, that is going to do it for your midweek reset. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you are interested in anything that I do and my services, everything is available in the description. The links are there. Okay? All right, Capricorn, I hope you enjoy your week. I love you so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Aquarius, welcome to your midweek reset tarot reading, and this is going to be for May 20th to May 26th. So welcome, Aquarius. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope you're on your way to a fantastic week. So, if you didn't check out the beginning of the video, make sure you do. That's where we talk about the cosmic weather, everything going on astrologically, energetically, and so much more. So go check that out first. But if you understood the assignment, let's go to the tarot table and begin, okay? We're going to start with our angel numbers. Angel numbers, that means just one card if we can. Just one card. Okay, look at that. All right. And this is so bizarre, all right? Look, 999, and that's all about completion. And look what was right there on the top of the deck. I'm going to leave that out. All right, release what no longer serves you. Hallelujah. And prepare to embark on a new chapter filled with opportunities. That's right. Beautiful. Don't give up. Release what no longer serves you. Let go. Again, the three things I talked about in the cosmic weather is joy, sunshine, and grounding. Get those three done. Focus on things that bring you joy and eliminate what doesn't. We're going to get a message from our guides now, from the Energy and Spirit Oracle. And let's see what they have. Wow, so right out of the gate, man, we're starting good, Aquarius. I love that. I love that. Wow. And it's number 5, with the wisdom of the Magi. And this is all about mental clarity. And we've moved into Gemini. And anytime I see blue, I think of the throat chakra, communication, lining up with Gemini also, and that's what Gemini is all about. Okay, so let's read up on this. Number 5. Number 5. The Magi bring powerful, perhaps life-changing guidance to you now, Aquarius. When this card appears, it indicates that an important project either is already in the works or will be coming your way soon. This may be something personal, or it may relate to a career or professional goal. Either way, you have the ability now to take on even complex endeavors, and you will be guided and inspired by this great eternal collective mind. In ancient times, people sought assistance from the Magi, the wise men who were always alchemists and astrologers. Hey, okay. These masters were thought to have access to hidden magical information. So whenever you need input on a decision or plan, open your heart and mind to empowering wisdom of this majestic group of guides. When meditating or falling asleep, call on the Magi. Enlightening guidance will be coming your way. All right, so on this new chapter, you are being guided, and you get so much mental clarity this week too, which is very important. All right, so here's your affirmation. Say it with me. I am free to choose positive and honoring thoughts. My mind is open to the unlimited wisdom the Magi bring into my life. Okay. Wow. I love the nines. I really do. Now we're going to use a new deck, Life Messages, and see what else that adds to this. I'm going to leave the message on the screen a little bit longer so you can take a screenshot of it, pause it, write it down, say it, write it down, do all of the things, because this is important. And for you, Aquarius, it's overcoming. Fantastical artwork. In the school of life, I practice self-discovery by recognizing that fear, anger, and ego separate me from my divinity. I allow the light within me to grow. This light empowers me to rule my inner world. Today, I overcome all that separates me from my true self. Absolutely. Damn. That is beautiful. That is brilliant. Now, but wait, there's more. Let's get our Earthbound Oracle mini messages. Mini messages. Look at that. 3 of them right there, baby. First one is Arcana. This is the secret. This is, again, opening up to untapped wisdom. I'm putting that right there. The wisdom of the Magi. You're being guided here. You know, maybe you discover a wellspring of untapped talent here. Okay, be aware of it. Transformation. Love it. It's time to transform. It's time to overcome. How? With simplicity. Make it really simple. 3 things this week: joy, sunlight, grounding. You can do 2 of those at the same time. Actually, all 3. Make it simple and overcome the overthinking here, the anger, the fear, the ego. Okay? And transform it all. Fuck yeah. Let's do this for you. Wow. That one wants to come out too. Okay. These cards are face down except for the Knight of Pentacles, and that's showing a slow and steady energy needs to apply here. Yeah, especially because it's an end to negativity, all of that. Again, transformation here. And more butterflies signifying the transformation in you. You are creating this. This is beautiful energy. But there is a thing here of keeping it simple, and slow and steady wins the race. We don't transform overnight. It takes time. You know, we've got a lot to work through. Let's get our oracles. And see what we have. Just one? Just one. Okay. Yep. And it's stand your ground, number 7. Stand your ground, put up boundaries, especially then anything that, again, is, I think you're well on your way to letting all of this go. I really do. So embrace it. You're creating your reality, the one that you deserve. All right? Wow. Let's get relationships. Little confused about relationships here. That's the feeling I'm getting. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, the 8 of Swords is keeping you stuck. Again, I believe that we're getting out of that. Take the blindfold off. Yes. Focusing on justice and balance. Yes. Harmony. harmony with ourselves, our relationships. We're going through a transformation with this, Aquarius. And hard work pays off with the Three of Pentacles. There could be a work situation that kind of now completes itself, but it's releasing what no longer serves you in relationships, and life balances out. You know what I mean? The Ten of Swords is a huge move here. Huge move in the mind that I don't need this. I'm done taking arrows. I'm standing my ground. I'm changing the way I approach these shitty relationships. Okay? And then boom. Maybe it's fear, doubt, anger, all of that. Okay? Here and now, a lot of people have been getting this card. Your true love is already a part of your life. And I say, you know what? Let's focus on yourself, and then that will appear also. But a lot of you could be looking at this marriage. This relationship is moving towards a sacred union. But maybe there's some fear involved in this. That's kind of prolonging this eventuality that this is where this is going, a sacred union. And you deserve a sacred union, Aquarius. I trust in that for you. Okay, so let's get what's the vibe. And see what they are. Okay. Yeah, time. So it could be a time constraint. Again, this is saying slow and steady, but you're delaying it. You're procrastinating. You're too busy. You're not making the time to deal with these issues. And it's got you stuck, and you need to let them go. This week could be the epiphany that happens that allows you to go with the flow instead of fighting it. Remember, we talked about that also. Okay, so let's get a closing message for you, because we've said everything we need to say, really. Okay? Because we're keeping it simple too, you know? Wow. Unbelievable. Your closing message is this, Aquarius: change. You're being asked to change a part of yourself that no longer feels like the person you're becoming, have become, or becoming, sorry. Change isn't always easy, but letting go of this outdated part of yourself will allow you to align with your true self. And that couldn't be the biggest, loudest message of all for you this midweek. All right? And that is going to do it for your midweek reset. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to know more about what I do, what I offer on the channel, and all of that, we're not going to go 5 more minutes talking about it. Everything is in the description for you to check out and explore the world of Jeff. All right, Aquarius, I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Pisces, welcome to your midweek reset tarot reading, and this is going to be from May 20th to May 26th. So welcome, Pisces. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope you're on your way to a great week. Yeah, absolutely. Remember, we talked a lot about things at the beginning of the video, so go check that out. The cosmic weather at the beginning of the video, that gives you all the astrology and so much more. And the theme that we're working on, what's stopping us from going with the flow of life? What obstacle have we placed in our path? And I say we, not them. We, you. Got a mouse in your pocket? You. You know what I'm saying? What is stopping you from experiencing the flow of life? Okay, go and check that out. It's very important. And let's go to the tarot table and begin. Let's stop mincing words and let's just get to it, Jeff. How about that, huh? Trying out a new deck today. Gonna have some fun. So thank you so much for being here, Pisces. I appreciate you and your view and your like and your comment. Leave those. It's important. Okay? So 3, 4, 5. Pay attention to those numbers because they herald in a transition. You are in a period of transition and change. We are literally in that energy now that we're in Gemini season, and the sun is going to make a conjunction to Uranus, the planet of change and transition and transformation. Embrace new beginnings and trust in the process of transformation unfolding in your life, Pisces. Beautiful. So nothing wrong with that. So pay attention to 3, 4, 5. Let's get our energy and spirit message from our guides. I kind of did that backwards, but it's still hit. So let's do it. Let's get a message from our guides from the Energy and Spirit Oracle. Ah, yes. Let's see. What do we have for my beautiful Pisces? Okay. And it is Ascended Masters with number 40. And this is Devoted Spirits with Specific Intentions. So there are guides around you that are helping you with this change and transition. And I'm pretty sure what this is saying is that you can call on these specific guides. Let's see. Countless Ascended Masters have walked the earth in physical form and are now choosing to work from the energetic realm. This card encourages you to investigate the unique energy and knowledge of all the masters, calling on the ones you're drawn to the most. Okay, so this brings two specific masters, Hilarion and Saint Germain. Hilarion is a master of detail, intellect, and follow-through. He's saying now to you is the time to focus on a project that needs finishing. His powers also extend to science, spirit communication, and all forms of discovery. Invite this being to light your way in any of these endeavors. Now, the Count Saint Germain is a master of ceremony and specializes in group energy. He helps with family, corporate, or government issues, often bringing resolutions and expanding consciousness to you and to the members of your group. Allow him to bring powerful shifts to your community and to your initiation. Wow. All right, so here's the affirmation that goes with that. I open my heart to my profound connections with the Ascended Masters. I thank them for the enlightened energy and wisdom they bring. Wow. So you are definitely getting a message of there are some powerful guides helping you through this change and transition to make this so much smoother for you. Now, let's get a message from a new deck, Life Messages. And I'm going to hold the message for you on the screen so you can screenshot it, pause it, write it down, repeat it religiously, make it part of your routine this week, okay? Just like the 3 things I gave you homework about. Yes, I gave you homework. And they can all be done at the same time, okay? Number 1, focus on what brings you joy and get rid of what doesn't. Number 2, get outside and get some sun. But Jeff, I'm a Pisces, I don't like the sun. Too bad. Go outside and get 10-15 minutes of some fucking sunlight. You need it. Don't deny yourself the science behind it. Sun helps with everything. But I burn. Stop putting on fucking... I'm not asking you to lay out there for 2 hours, but get outside. Everything on this planet is dependent on sunlight, and so are you. And the research behind it is fantastic. Now, number 3, you can do it at the same time. Shoes, socks off, feet firmly on the ground. Not on the deck, not on the porch, not on the cement, on the ground. So you can recharge. Those 3 things done this week will change your life. I'm telling you, look at this beautiful picture. Your message is growing. You are growing. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so I am here to learn, discover, and grow. As I nourish myself with my inner light, my divinity expands. By embracing the lessons life offers, I become more aligned with my higher purpose. Balancing the material and spiritual realms frees me from inner conflict, allowing my soul to flourish. Wow. Repeat that religiously over the next week. Let it become part of your program. Because let's face it, we could always add some positive things to our program. Whatever that is, let's get some tiny messages with a big old punch. Thank you, Earthbound Oracles. Let's do it. There they are, right there, baby, right there. Okay, creativity. So harness your creativity. Let it flow. Let it flow. They want me to put that there. Okay, abundance. Open up to abundance. There's so much available to you. And achievement. Focus on you achieving it. Look how far you've come, Pisces. Look how far you've come. And you're still growing, you're still changing, you're still transitioning, you're still doing it. You're blooming in a season of blooming. Okay? Wow. Now, let's get our oracles. Our oracles, I mean the meat of the reading. Okay, wow. Focus on balance this week, yes. Achievement, balance, everything working out. No longer holding back. So this could be about work, prosperity, opening up to prosperity, keeping yourself safe. And the Three of Pentacles is putting in the work, actually creative endeavors, anything like that. You know? Again, maybe some self-reflecting on job well done. I'm seeing that too, you know? But there's a creative element here. Also, lots of pentacles. So this has to do with maybe turning a creative project into something that, you know, grows money for you or becomes like a passive income, something of that nature. I love it. Let's get some oracles. There's an abundance of things available to you. Don't hold back. Okay? Wow. Emotional loss. Don't waste your time and energy. That's what's holding you back. Is all of that. And we need to release that. That does not bring you joy. So let that go. Positive movement forward this week. Beautiful. Again, focusing more on the balance. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And material and spiritual prosperity. Again, like good job. I keep hearing your guides going, good job. Good job. Look how far you've come. You know? Don't hold back your achievements, your abundance. You're embracing change. You do need a pat on the back and you deserve it. You know? But I hear the spirit guides, your spirit guides going, good job. You've learned so much. So let's look at love. Yeah, the Hermit. Going within. Using your inner wisdom. Don't be tempted to isolate yourself. Put yourself out there. Maybe that's fear. Okay? But I love this. The Page of Wands is saying, all right, listen, you're taking things way too seriously. It's time to enjoy life again. Joy. Don't hold back your joy. And the Knight of Wands is moving towards it. Yeah, beautiful. So relationships open up. Possibilities with change. Don't turn your back on change. Don't hold back. Okay? Yeah. Go slow. Take time to get to know each other, especially if you're meeting somebody new. But everything doesn't need to happen all at once. There's stages and things. Take your time. Learn the dance of love. Everybody's forgotten the dance of love, and they get right to the big stuff. And they didn't learn anything along the way, and it falls apart. Again, learn the waltz, learn the moves, practice them, and, perform. Now, let's get, what's the vibe? Okay, and there it is. Yeah, and it could be just you're exhausted. So, Pisces, maybe you can't ignore that you need some time alone. There's nothing wrong with that. But this show's burned out, burdened, and empty. And if your cup is empty, you can't fill. You cannot fill it. So fill your cup first. All right, let's get a closing message for you. So maybe this week does call for a rest. It's part of your growth. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. Closing message is focus, Pisces. You're being asked to shift your focus away from what isn't working towards what is. It's that simple. Paying extra close attention to where you place your focus is the first step toward creating an amazing life. And that Pisces, is the whole point of this. Focus on the things that pay off. Shift your focus on happiness, joy, progress, success, abundance, love, all the things that you deserve. If you focus on all the things that you don't have, you're going to experience more of it. Again, is that the obstacle that stops the flow of life happening for you? Something to think about and ponder. I'm telling you, that's a good message here for this week. So enjoy it. And remember the 3 things. Eliminate the things that no longer bring you joy. Get out and get some sun in the sunlight. It's good for you. And 3, grounding is important. Don't sit on the couch doom scrolling. Don't be inside because it's too hot out. Go outside and enjoy yourself. We've been cooped up all fucking winter. It is time for you to do an energetic dump. You know what I'm talking about. Energetic dump, okay? And release. And let the earth do it. That's why it's there. It's your charging station, and it doesn't cost a fucking thing. Just a little time, and you got plenty of that. All right? So with that being said, that is going to do it for your midweek reset. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to know more about what I do and what I offer, everything that I have and offer is here on the channel and in the description below. So no more toting this, toting that, blah, 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 tchotchke, tchotchke, tchotchke. Everything's in my links, okay? If I'm announcing something new, that's the only time you're going to hear it. But you all know what I do, and I do it well. So with that being said, Pisces, so do you. So have a great week. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon.